Braun or Game of Thrones, bro.
It makes perfect sense for Braun to win. If he did win right here, it would like literally fuck everything up. Like waves would be waves would be sent, bro. Waves would be sent, but Vince ain't gonna do that. Vinnie Mac ain't gonna do it.
You know what Vinnie Mac's gonna do though? He's gonna make Jinder drop the belt because the whole racist shit going on. And
oh yeah, he is.
Yeah.
I'm talking about wrestling.
He's not keeping the belt, man. Yeah, Nakamura's whipping his ass. He should have done that since day one, but
yeah, that was great. But
oh shit, we live.
What's popping?
Oh shit!
Brago.
He always does that shit. He just sets you guys live. He doesn't even.
I know.
He could be doing anything. You could have been doing anything.
Man, I could have been saying fuck, somebody, and then this nigga Brago. Oh yeah, I'm gonna catch him.
Like yeah, he didn't mean it. He didn't mean it. But yeah, One Piece chapter 879. It was lit.
Let's fucking go.
Really lit.
Yeah.
I didn't hear Dustin a lot today. Is Dustin still in here?
Yeah, I'm right here, fam. What's good, bro?
Dustin, what were your thoughts on the chapter, bro?
It was a pretty good chapter, bro. I mean, I liked how he paced it. He split it up 3 ways. You know, he didn't give us too much Sanji and Pudding bullshit, but he gave us to let us know where they was going. Yeah. You know, he had Jinbei G-check everybody on the crew to let them know that.
Yes, that was dope.
What's gone is gone.
You gotta get everything going, and
that
then
was amazing.
The fight started. It started the way that everybody should expect it to start. Luffy getting schooled and shit. Roger say, "Throw me in."
Fuck, we got too many people. I don't know.
Yeah, we stat.
We get a minute. Somebody
1, 2,
leaves.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's one more space though.
Who's gonna be the sacrifice?
It's 10
it is
people.
one more.
yeah.
Who got the lowest subs?
Hey, we lit.
What did you guys think about that? As far as category,
it's 8 out of 10. No, it's 8 out of 10.
It's an 8 out of 10.
It's a good chapter.
Creators are
Wait,
like,
what do you think, bro? You weren't in the
Wait a second though. I just want to say one thing about the whole Jinbei shit. Everybody that keeps saying y'all don't understand why Jinbei is on the crew. I'm telling y'all niggas, bro. Look at what this nigga just did in this shit, bro. Bro, the dude was like, "Hey, man, y'all niggas need to tighten the fuck up."
He's grim.
He's there to say what's gone is gone. And that's what he's gonna be doing all over Wano, yo. People are gonna be dying left and right. What's gone is gone. What's gone is gone.
What's gone is gone.
That's the grim of the crew, man.
Yeah, like for real, bro. And he's been doing that, like I said, since he met Luffy. Since he fucking first told Luffy, "Yo, don't fight Blackbeard. This ain't what you want to do right now. We gotta go save Ace." Like
he's the best advisor for Luffy.
Thank you, bruh.
Yeah, he did. Jimbo is so necessary. Like him, just tell him, "Yo, snap out of it." Like we can't be here, just like because they're about to go into like a flashback mode. Like it's like they're about to go into a flashback. No, niggas, we don't got time for that right now. Okay, we got to get our shit going. All right, this is Pedro. This is what he wants us to do. So he was absolutely necessary for the crew here. So that was dope, and I'm glad I didn't spend too much time on it. Yeah. And then we got some of the Sanji and Pudding stuff. Which I felt like, okay, like I'm not sure why that was even in the chapter. We saw Pound again.
Yeah, Pound.
Saw Pound again.
Pound greatness. Pound greatness.
I knew he was gonna come back.
This basically confirms that he dipped when the
Pound is legitimately. He was like, "Yeah, I'm about to go get some apple juice." I'm out.
I'm on Apple Island, yo.
I saw somebody say Pound over Bobbin confirmed, or not over Bobbin, over Opera. Because Pound was like, "Yeah, I'm out of here, bro."
Because he actually got out of here.
Yeah.
He pulled a smart move.
Wait, so like, are they not going to do anything else with Pound? Is that it? He's just going to be like, "Hey,
no, I think he's going to Cacao Island. He's going to Cacao Island to help.
There's going to be closure.
Yeah,
I mean, he might be a cook. He might be a chef like the rest of them, but it's. I think he just there.
I think he's going to have a big moment with Big Mom. I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe
he probably will sacrifice himself.
He's going to the island that Sanji stuff going. Like he's probably going to help him bake the cake.
If Capone isn't the one that sacrifices himself for Lola, then it's going to be Pound. Not Lola, Chiffon. For Chiffon, then it's going to be Pound. Because I think that's how it's been being set up, that he's going to do something big here. But the part of the chapter that everybody really cared about was Luffy versus Katakuri. And like Dustin said, it started off the way we expected it to. But it's not going to continue like this.
Like,
talk about
I can hear you.
You're going to talk about the beginning, what was stated?
What?
There's 2 different translations, but in the Drummond's box translation, it says he's the strongest man of the 3 commanders.
Oh, yeah. Bro, wait. Jamnus box. Wait. I'm on manga stream right now.
Yeah, manga stream it doesn't say man. It just says the strongest.
Come on, Scape. Don't do that.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. No, I know. But I'm just saying, like they were specific. There was like one, the strongest of the 3 sweet commanders.
Yeah, bro. Don't give Ty more evidence, yo. So.
Yeah, he doesn't need evidence.
Okay, well, we'll wait till the official translation. I'm pretty sure it's going to say he's the strongest of the 3 commanders, and I feel like we were discussing this the other day too, as far as like strength and like rank or whatever, and people were saying, well, it's not confirmed. Or like, come on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Brago. When your reaction was my exact same reaction to this chapter. I was so happy that we finally got like a confirmation that like because people were like. Oh, I'm like, we don't really know. Like,
I don't like when people do that though. Like,
Marco isn't really
set up in that way. Like, I don't know why people do.
Yeah, it's like
because he has a betrayal behind it.
The thing is, you have outliers, where it's like you see like commanders like Burgess or whatever. Those are outliers, but you don't expect a Katakuri to be like Burgess, and it's like I feel like at that point you're just arguing just to argue when you say shit.
Well,
like
even Burgess, right? You can assume it's more like Blackbeard's crew is more like Whitebeard's crew with like the division commanders, who are like they all hold equal power. So like it's not the same as like where Big Mom has 3 sweet commanders and it's confirmed like these are her. Well, not really confirmed, but like it's basically confirmed that these are her 3 strongest like soldiers. So
not including Snack. I'm gonna indirectly hyper-ruse.
Is it not including Snack?
Do y'all think
Katakuri is real? Come on.
Gear 4?
Say that again.
No.
Yeah, Gear 4 Speedman.
No, I think here's the thing. It could go 2 ways, right? Where Katakuri doesn't have a form like that, and he attempts some shit, and it's like all of a sudden the new. I'm like, wait, what? Like this
just looks so silly.
Like if it was a copy that.
But I feel like it will, but I don't think it will work in the same way because, like, you know how Luffy uses like the elasticity to make everything more powerful, right? It's like his punches pack more and all of that shit. I don't feel like.
But he already saw Gear 2nd though.
Yeah, but I don't feel like Katakuri's gonna go to that extent. Like, could you imagine like a massive Mochi man, right? Where every time you punch him, even with like a Gear 3rd punch, he can just phase it. Like, you know how he phases through normal punches, but like he can't do that to Gear 3rd because he's obviously not big enough, right?
But I can imagine if Katakuri here. What was so key here, right? Katakuri, like we saw before when he used Hawk Gatling before, right? It doesn't affect Katakuri. But Katakuri went out of his way to show him, listen, like I can do something like that, and it's more effective. It's more efficient.
Yo, Brago, let me ask y'all, bro. Do y'all think? Because I was saying this, and a lot of people don't agree, or some people agree, but some people don't. Like, people are on the fence. Do y'all think that Katakuri can change the consistency of his mochi at will and make itself sticky if he wants to?
Yes. That's what Casey should be able to,
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I feel like this is just a display for Katakuri to show us some of what Katakuri can do. And Katakuri, I mean, he stated some shit, speed, power, all of it, you are inferior. Where it's like Gear 4 is such a huge jump where it's like, I don't know if you can really say that already.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
he's seen Gear 4th though. He has seen Gear 4th, and he's
saw one punch.
Confident enough to say.
Yeah, in this chapter though, he did say anything you can do, I can do too.
Exactly.
He said that, but I feel like this is just hype. This is showing, right? This is like basically saying Luffy he's at a disadvantage.
I think that's foreshadowing for Luffy. Like, yo, I've been in this game for like 800 chapters. I've been doing this shit. I've been changing it up. I'm gonna come up with something new, and I'm gonna show you. That's basically
that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like
they can copy Gear 4th though, because like
I'm always saying, oh, you can't do this, you can't beat me, and then Luffy's
what I'm gonna say
a
is
whole nother nigga though.
Yeah, Gear 4th, he won't be able to copy that because he doesn't have the elasticity of it.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, he'll have his own version of it, though. He won't copy it.
But I think the mochi instead, basically.
Yeah.
I mean,
instead of blowing air, he just fills he puts hockey around his arm or whatever he gonna do, and then fill it up with mochi instead.
I think Brago said it best when he was like doing his like mini review after the chapter, when he was like, it's clearly showing that Katakuri is trying to show right now that Luffy, or he can do everything better than Luffy, and then next chapter Luffy's going to show that what he can do that Katakuri can't, and that's probably going to be Gear 4.
Yeah, or maybe Red Hawk as well. As far as something like Red Hawk, as far as like some elemental shit that Katakuri, I don't know if he shouldn't be able to produce fire with his mochi.
Blaze man.
But the thing is, like, this is like setting Katakuri up to be like super strong. He's the billion berry man, whatever. But Luffy has to overcome this.
Oh yeah, bro, and also at the fucking end of the chapter, for any of like the bounty tards that think bounty absolutely doesn't mean anything at all, it says 1 billion berry bounty, absolute supremacy at the end of the chapter.
Yeah, listen, bounty is everything. We all agree there. It's not everything.
Oh yeah, clearly
it's
like the only thing.
It definitely has some sort of bearing on power.
Definitely,
I think it's clear at this point.
Like I mean, like with Pedro Spero, like I didn't expect that bounty from him. And it's like it's showing. The more we see Pedro Spero, the more it shows like Pedro Spero deserves his bounty. Like like his sea slug, like that shit is dope. Like the whole like devil fruit nerf and all that shit. That shit doesn't really apply to like him when he's using it.
Oh no, man! It doesn't feel like it's like the first time Big Mom's ever done that either. So like she's probably done this multiple times before.
Yeah.
Like using the slug and stuff. Yeah.
Yo, but I said it earlier. People shouldn't really be too surprised about that because he trapped the boat in the water in Candy already.
That's true.
Yeah.
Not only that, but Big Mom's boat, which is alive, has been sailing on the sea, right? Even with her soul in it. Plus, Aokiji's been doing that shit from day one. Like Luffy even stretched his body while he was underwater once. Like
for a second, I thought she put like a homie into the water. I was like,
I know. I was about to start.
I think people thought this would be different because we've seen all these other Big Mom pirates with food-related devil fruits, and they've been nerfed by water. But Pedro Spero, the first one to actually interact with water and not have it be a nerf.
Yeah.
Why do you guys think? How do you guys think they determined who was the strongest commander?
They probably have sparring sessions
to the first, like to the commanders and stuff most. So I think because they're closer to Katakuri, it makes sense for them to assume it. And even then, it would be silly that like someone who has an 800 million bounty is gonna be stronger than someone who has like over $1 billion.
I mean,
but the thing is, it has to go back to like specific like feats. I think where it's like Katakuri showed like why he was the strongest. You know, as far as like them getting their bounties and shit like that.
And then like they factor into like the level of threat that they like possess as well. So like for them to be $1 billion, like they got to be like a true threat.
That's what's scary. That's what's scary. Where the world government felt like we got to give this man over $1 billion, bro. Like we gotta give this dude over $1 billion. That's how dangerous this man is.
And then we gotta look at like how long he's been doing this too. So like factor in the experience. We could say, does it justify or he should be even higher? Because if he's been doing this like recently, let's say, or like these kind of activities, like he should be higher. But at the moment, that's like the basis we can say he's $1 billion at least.
How old? Bro, there's people out there that's trying to say this fight is over though.
It's not.
The fight's not. It's not even close, man.
The second we guys think the fight is over, it's like round 2. If anyone thinks the fight is over, just drop One Piece. Honestly,
exactly.
Read the fight is over.
If he thrash and Gear Forth like this, then I'm gonna say it's over.
I think what has to happen is he's gonna try Gear Forth as well, and it's gonna get thrashed.
Yeah, see, that's what
would be too much, bro.
I don't think so. I don't think
Gear Forth isn't going to get thrashed, but he's not going to be able to make a jump. But he's not going to be able to do like too much with Gear Forth.
I think what's going to happen, he's going to say, okay, I got Gear 4. Boom, I'm going to use Gear 4. And he's like, I've seen that before. Highly inefficient. Katakuri already said before, this is more efficient. So he's going to point out his inefficiencies in Gear 4. So I think that's what's going to happen. Where Luffy's going to have to use a new form, a more efficient form by watching Katakuri some way. But Gear 4 is not going to have a chance either. That's what I think. Because Katakuri seems to be like about efficiency.
Yeah, I don't think Gear 4 is going to have a chance. I don't think he's going to thrash him though. Like I don't think he's just going to completely like destroy him. Yeah. But Luffy's going to see like when he uses Gear 4, he's going to see that he's going to have to do something more, and then the bag's going to come out.
I don't know if Cracker was able to cut an arm off. The thing is, Katakuri is going to grab Gear 4 by his neck and say, "Come on, bro."
To touch upon what Matt said about the bag and stuff, because you remember, like, there was a 6 months period that he wasn't trained with Rayleigh. So, like, let's say, okay, we know he trained in like Gear 4 and stuff when he was there, but on like the 6 months without Rayleigh, he could have been refining some tools from what he was training and might utilize one of those techniques to use in the fight with Katakuri. Because there's no way he's going into this fight not using what he learned. Otherwise, he wouldn't go into the mirrors.
Why does this nigga always fight in base every fucking time?
He tries it,
bro.
Yeah, that's the thing, though.
I think he's trying to get a feel for
it, right? I expected him to Gear Forth off the bat because he fought against a commander. He saw what it took. I don't know why he playing with it.
No, but look at it from a different perspective, right? Where it's like, let's say a basketball game, right? You can see what somebody can do on the basketball court, but you're not gonna pull out your best shit in the first play. Like you're not gonna do that. You're gonna be like,
depends on the person.
You're gonna feel out, even if it's the like a top person, you don't want to use your trump card at the beginning because what if it doesn't work?
But here's the thing, bro.
You gotta feel it out,
right? You gotta feel them out. You got to feel him.
I've been calling out for the longest time that Luffy isn't really going like full power against Katakuri, like whether it be on the ship or any other time that they've clashed, right? And everyone's always like, oh, but he's around his friends, he's not gonna go 100%, which is understandable. But now
what does his friends have to do with 100%?
Like he doesn't want to damage the ship and shit like that.
Collateral damage.
Yeah, like I understand where they're coming from with that, but now he's separated himself for that very reason, and he's still not gonna get fourth yet. I expect
two things.
One, Brago, you used to be a boxer, bro. So you know you when you fight, bro, you set your moves up, bro. You just not. It's tactical, bro. You're not gonna go in there.
That's true. No, but
like, gonna go in there and just do that off the bat.
Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. What were we just talking about?
Gear 4.
Gear 4.
Oh yeah. Like you can't expect Luffy to just use Gear 4 right off the bat, right? Because what if like it just fucks up and then he's just dead, right? Because he can't do anything after Gear 4.
Yeah.
Gear 4 is a finishing move. He can't do anything after.
But you've already seen that you can't do anything to him before that anyway.
You know that.
But the thing is, you guys don't understand. He's using that time to figure out a strategy. Like he did that with Cracker. That's why he was able to.
He did the same thing in the Lucci fight as well. So.
If Luffy is going to be Katakuri's solo, right? Like after this whole arc is over, Cracker gonna be coming up clapping like, I'm number one now, bro. Like,
and then Ben Beckman just walks in like,
Cracker gonna be like, you needed that chick with him, huh? You needed that chick and the Vivi card and all that shit to beat me, bro.
Check this out.
Boy, you seen Brago live reaction? This nigga, you can tell he hate Luffy, boy. The way he was just so happy.
Yeah, he's like,
what?
That don't mean he hate Luffy. That don't mean he love Katakuri.
Wait.
There's the stain for Luffy.
Wait. We got a good fight. We get a good thrashing, right? We get a good thrashing where we feel like Luffy needs it, and we feel like Zoro needs the same treatment in Wano. Right? You need something like that.
Bro, you was looking like your kid hit the game winning 3
Hey man, he did. No, the thing is, the reason why I enjoyed that so much, right? Is for one, the naysayers. The confirming Katakuri is the strongest. And then knowing because Katakuri is throwing Luffy around like this, we're gonna see some epic shit before this fight is over. Like Luffy, like I said it, like Luffy's gonna Luffy's gonna come back with something so crazy. He's gonna be like, what the fuck?
Gear 4 speed man.
We're gonna see something crazy.
Blaze man, yo.
Blaze man, yo.
Blaze man,
bro.
Yeah, where Luffy is like fully engulfed in flames.
And the hotkey, bro. It's gonna look epic. I think it's gonna look way cooler than Gear 4.
Hell yeah, it's gonna be more refined too.
Yeah, definitely, it's going to be.
I think Luffy's gonna be like, I don't know if I was ready for this, but this is all I got left. You know what I'm saying?
It'd be crazy, man. Just like before he goes to the form, he's like, damn, I wanted to use this on Shanks, but
what? How would you explain Blazeman though?
Like it'd be like kind of like Red Hawk, but everywhere.
Red Hawk everywhere, bro.
How do you explain? I don't even know how he is.
How do you even explain Luffy? I think.
Come on, y'all. Red Blaze man.
Hey, Matt B. Thank you. I agree with Matt B on that one, bro.
Matt B, come on, yo. Okay, look, think of it this way, right?
Yo, think about Shisho. Shisho with his flames inside. Like, oh my god, that'd be hype.
Have you guys ever had mochi? Have you ever had mochi? It's a dessert,
bro.
No, it's a dessert.
Once upon a time,
cold. All right. Fire is effective against mochi. Fire also makes rubber stronger. Hardens rubber.
Hold up. I'll meet somewhere in the middle.
So if Luffy uses Blaze Man, I'm not going to complain because it's going to give Luffy an advantage and Katakuri a disadvantage.
All right. Luffy is definitely not using any fucking form called Blaze Man. I'm going to say that.
Blaze Man.
Fine, go ahead.
But I definitely think it's very possible that he uses Gear 4 and he uses his fire techniques with the punches.
I can see y'all saying that he's gonna use elements of like Red Hawk, but bro,
we're just here to hype it up, Matt. That's all we're here for, to hype it up, Matt. We're just here to hype it, bro.
Okay,
I
got you on that. I got you on that,
bro.
They seen him use fire. They seen him use lightning too.
Bro,
so,
my whole theory that I was saying is, bro, it's all we seen him do is Katakuri is copying, simplifying, and making it better. Copying, simplifying, making it better. Every move he see Luffy do. So Luffy is gonna copy. He's gonna copy something, and he's gonna turn it out and make it better. Like he's gonna figure out.
I don't know what he could do.
How can you simplify something that's already simplified?
No. I was saying with Katakuri's Gatling, right? It seemed like that shit had like honing. Wait, like surrounded Luffy or some shit, and it like honed in where it's like it's all the blows we're being used efficiently. Like Luffy just threw Gatling, right? Gatling,
he just throws his hand.
Katakuri kind of honed the punches in, and they surrounded Luffy, and they all converge at the same time.
Oh yeah, well that's because he's actually aiming them. Luffy's just throwing his arms, just throwing them, and they're kind of like rubber banding around.
So that means like you're feeling every punch instead of just like because he's throwing so many.
Could you imagine that with Elephant Gatling or something like that?
That should be crazy, bro.
Bro, but Matt B just asked me how can he copy something that's already simplified. I already said this in a previous stream. Everybody who Luffy has fought has said something about him not using his devil fruit. I mean, they're saying he's not doing something right. Every time someone is saying that, and Katakuri has just stated that to him. Learn something, like I've been saying for the longest, in a 1v1, which he's doing at this moment. So he has to learn something. I don't know how he's going to simplify it, but this could be the awakening that we've been waiting on.
Bro, if Luffy activates an awakening right now, that's trash. Because they said the way that awakening was explained, it's not something that you just I snap my fingers and I can do it. No, bro, it's not like nah.
But Matt B, keep it real though, bro. Like we already seeing hints that it's already happening. It's just time for what's already happening. Fully go. When he goes gear for bound man with the tattoos all over him.
Yeah, just to kind of go
we know that that's gonna happen. I'm not saying that he's not gonna do like a gear force or anything like that, but you're insinuating that he's gonna that he's gonna adapt to what Katakuri is teaching him right now.
No, but like I kind of think Wallow has like a slight point here, right? Because I could definitely see some shit to where like Katakuri uses his awakening, right? And he like shows Luffy how to do it, and then like maybe Luffy does the same exact thing back to him. But like I don't know, maybe that would be too much, but we'll see.
I think it's going
because like he
you have to achieve.
He doesn't even
just get
no,
it.
But look,
I don't want to see.
Bro, like
I don't want to see. We got to see something new. I either want to see a proved Gear 4th or an awakening. I don't want to see a Gear 5th.
What about like Saki though?
But that too. But at the same time, bro, it don't even have to be a full out awakening, bro. It just could be another step to achieving it. You feel me? Like,
but okay. So then the question, that won't. I mean, that would make sense based off of like what we're saying right now, but. How do we even know that there's levels to an awakening? Yeah. Like how do you know? How do you know? Oh, I'm like a quarter away of my devil fruit being awakened. Like how do we even know that?
But that's
the way that it was presented to us is that devil fruit awakening is like the pinnacle of your mastery of your devil fruit.
Yeah, you have to be master.
Like Wallow just said it. The way Wallow just said it is like everybody that he fights makes a remark about how he's not using his devil fruit properly. Dofi did it. Lucci did it. I think even Moria said something. Katakuri just said something in this fight that he's having currently.
Crocodile.
Like, I think Crocodile always telling him that he's not doing it right.
So at some point he has to start doing it right, correct?
Yeah, at least
you got to start doing it right, but you don't just go from being a novice to being a master.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
you just named a bunch of people since Crocodile has been telling them this, so you would think it's an ass pull for him now to finally get it.
No,
he just got told. He literally just got told that he wasn't using it.
I didn't say that it would be an ass pull, but let's put some context into this, okay? If a nigga is telling him, hey bro, you're not using your devil fruit right, or this is how you do it better, this is how you do it more efficient, and then he immediately starts doing it like a chapter later, that's a little excessive.
It's not excessive when Katakuri does the same exact thing that you just said in this chapter in 3 to 4
pages. Already mastered it. He already mastered it.
He's mastered his fruit.
We don't know that he's mastered it. You're assuming that he's mastered. We don't know if
he's mimicking what he's doing.
Come on.
How is he not mastering? Without ever seeing it.
Everybody
No.
Okay, it is an assumption, but I think that's a beautiful assumption to make based on everything that we've seen.
But it's still an assumption.
But Dustin was on the money when he said Katakuri just did it. So why can't Luffy? We already seen Luffy be a battle genius and learn on the fly, bro. He does.
No, yeah, that's
why I
think
Katakuri can mimic.
We talking about mastery. If everybody telling Luffy that he's not doing it right, bro, he's nowhere near being a master of his devil.
No. I think Katakuri doing it is not.
Let me say one thing about
far fetched.
Just one thing about the whole Luffy learning on the fly. Luffy does learn on the fly, but it's not as instantaneous as like y'all are making it seem. Like whenever he saw Rob Lucci using the Zoro, did he immediately copy the Zoro and start using it when he saw him do it? No, he did it. He had to adapt his body to do that, to be able to do it. So that's what I'm saying. It's not just gonna be, oh yeah, we're here and then I'm doing this. It's gonna take.
But how many times have we already seen Katakuri fight up until the point before they even got into the mirror world? And then Oda's already made it clear that this is a person whose devil fruit is extremely similar to Luffy's. So it's not like he's fighting somebody who can control sand or who can control biscuits. He is fighting somebody that legit has something similar, almost exactly the carbon copy of the devil fruit he has. And so it wouldn't be a far fetch for that nigga to be able to adapt in mid-fight to doing some shit that he can do and some shit that he maybe can't even do himself. Category ain't do himself. Bro, it's not a far-fetched thing that
it's cool if he adapting techniques from the man, but we're talking about devil fruit mastery, bro.
All right, hold up.
Because like the master, he's gonna get that after one.
It has never been fully explained what goes into an awakening. It has never been fully explained. Never.
I could have sworn it was implied by Doflamingo that it's the
devil fruit mastery. Explained, bro. It hasn't been fully explained exactly how one's
if they're pointing out to this nigga how inefficient he is with his mastery, with his devil fruit, and you think that just because somebody's gonna say, oh, yo, you're inefficient, that Luffy's gonna adapt and then be efficient, I can understand him copying the way that Katakuri did this Gear Third. And copying the way that he did the what was it, the Gatlin that he did, but gaining mastery through this like instantaneously, that's crazy right there.
What better way to gain mastery by actually doing the shit, actually being in action when your life is actually on the line? What better ability and opportunity there is for you to improve yourself by actually being put in that situation?
I gotta say this. I don't think it's impossible for Luffy to do it mid-fight. I definitely think it's one of the possibilities. Like I could definitely see it happening, but I want to say it's probably to me it's way more likely that he takes what Katakuri teaches him and then uses it in the next fight. Right. Like
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah, I don't mind him adapting, but awakening out of the blue, I don't.
Bro, but I don't understand why people are questioning his mastery of the fruit itself, because even when Dofi said it to him, he was Dofi was still shocked at how his hockey was working on his rubber body. You feel me? He still commented like, "What the hell? I can't tell." Like, even Cracker said the same thing when he stabbed him and got flown.
Yeah, people question Luffy's mastery of his fruit. I mean, he's not using it efficiently. That doesn't mean he doesn't know how to use it. Like Luffy he's very innovative, right? And he's creative in how he uses his fruit. It's just that Luffy's a type where it's like, I'm gonna use something. He just has to refine the things he does. I feel like that's what the problem is. It's just like right now,
like it's never like a switch. It's sometimes you could be doing something. Let's say you playing basketball and you're doing something a certain way so long, and then you see somebody show us a different way to do it, and a switch flips you like, oh shit, I can do it that way.
Yeah, I agree with that because Katakuri is showing him exactly how to do it. Where it's like he's using his own shit and showing him exactly how to make it better. He can improve that way. As far as
that way.
Yeah, yeah, he can improve that way. But as far as like awakening, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how far away Luffy is. I'm sure he's close to awakening.
So what do y'all think that would have to go in from the awakening? Do y'all want him to have a secret training session right before he goes to Wano and then bam, he's
I think this is what it is. I think this is the training session.
I think after this fight, he's going to gain knowledge on how to awaken though. Like that's what I think.
I think because here's the thing. I think with Luffy using less haki, right? Then he could probably put haki into different things where you can be like, oh shit, I can do this now while in Gear 4 because I'm not just putting all my haki into like maintaining this form.
Wait, hold up. Fuck, I literally just had to leave for like 2 seconds. Did Dustin just say that Luffy's gonna have to have some secret training session to like learn awakening and Wano? No, that's what I was just wondering.
That's what's going on right now.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say because like.
Yeah, that.
Because I've heard you say that a lot, where you're like, okay, so you want Luffy to be trash now, but like you just want him to randomly power up in Wano. But like this could be the thing to where he's trash now, and then he fucking learns a lot from it, and then he can use what he learns in Wano.
Well, what I'm saying is obvious that he has to win this fight. It's not like he's gonna lose this fight. People may think he's gonna lose this fight, but it's obvious even the way the fight started with him just getting one-sidedly beat so bad, and him even saying the line that Rubber will never lose to Mochi. It's clearly obvious that he's gonna come on top of this fight. Even Jinbei said that Luffy has to. It's all or nothing. You either win or
how it's been set up. It looks like Luffy should definitely win this fight.
Yo, and that's why Dustin, you remember when I was saying, bro, like, okay, if Katakuri is a special paramecia, you know what I'm saying, and he's Mochi, he could produce it as well. And why can't Luffy be a special paramecia, like I've been saying as well, and produce Rubber as well? Like, if he makes an elephant gun and blows air into his hand, and Katakuri just makes Mochi and makes it way bigger, why Luffy can't add Rubber to his hand instead of blowing it up with air? Yeah. I don't see why he can't do that or shouldn't be able to.
I don't know.
I mean, we're just gonna have to see. It's like a little bit
kind of different.
Yeah, they're different.
I might be wrong, but have we ever seen Jozu produce Diamond?
No.
Yeah.
No.
He produces Diamond, but he doesn't do his skin.
Not in the same way as Katakuri, though.
Yeah. I think Oda just really. I think Oda just really fucked up, and Katakuri was supposed to be a fucking Logia.
Yeah, it's not. He can't be a Logia.
Like.
No, I disagree because he's really like the Wax Dude a lot, but it's just a better version of the.
But that's what I'm saying. You could say that, but at the same time, he is Mochi and he's a paramecia now. So if going off of that alone, Luffy is the same thing, bro. His body is Rubber. They keep saying he's similar devil fruits, and the way it works is similar. So why can't he do it too? He should be able to.
I think it's the way that they're using
it. Similar, not the same. That's the key word. It's similar.
I think it's just the stress.
Some elements, bro. So okay, Mochi. Why is he able to spam it and make so much of it to make his fist that huge?
I don't know. We don't have an explanation, and that's one thing that I don't like about the story.
But but that's okay. Ov, that's what I'm saying. There's no explanation for why Luffy shouldn't be able to do it either.
Yeah. See, I don't know. Like, there's just different.
I mean, what
I don't think paramecia should be able to like just bundle all of the paramecias into one same package. Because they're not the same.
What other paramecia have we seen besides Katakuri use their fruit like in the same way? Really produce their shit. And aside from Mr. 3, I really can't think of anyone else.
No.
He didn't make himself.
No, that's and look, what's his name with the venom? He produces the venom. You feel me?
But he isn't actually the venom.
He's not made of poison.
But that's what I was about to say. Matt B said it right, but he didn't say it right. The one he was supposed to use, the paramecias, their body is whatever it is. Like Mochi, his body is Mochi. Luffy's body is Rubber. How much of those do we see?
Well, that's what you basically said. Like, we have Luffy, who is made of rubber, but he can't produce rubber. And then we have Mr. 3, who can produce wax, but he isn't made of wax. But here we have Katakuri. He's a little bit more unique. He's similar, yes, because his body's made out of But he can also produce. So he's similar, but he's not the same.
I'm guessing this is where that theory about Katakuri being the Tontada comes from, right? Like the same thing as Treble. No, but that was the one. Actually saw something like this, and then it ended up being a little man hiding inside his power.
I think there's a little man hiding inside Katakuri.
I doubt it. I don't agree with it, but we can't completely disregard it.
I think that's a good theory though.
But dog, I don't see a lot of paramecias. I don't see a lot of paramecias in the story that body is whatever it is. Like in them using that.
Yeah, there's only few.
There's very few. Yeah. So to me, those might be the special paramecias. Those very few might be the special paramecias. So
it goes back to what I think Luffy is like the classification of devil fruits.
I get what he said. I get what Wallo's saying. That makes sense. If you would have
said, damn that.
No,
for real.
Well, no, because everybody was about to cut him off. But I just get what he's saying. I get what he's saying. Yeah. He's saying that the people that are paramecias, that are the actual thing that they are, maybe those are the special paramecias, and I'd agree with that.
No, because right? But like I was saying though, as far as like Luffy being like an enhancer, we can enhance the rubber, we can't produce it. Katakuri is a producer. We can produce like.
But other people have forms like Luffy did for it.
Look, Brago, we clearly see that he can enhance the mochi. So what if he started off the same way Luffy did?
How did he enhance it?
Because he could stick. He was stick. He was the first time we see him kick Luffy. He's sticky as hell. It looked like syrup.
Yeah, but that's
when
like
it was dripping down.
But that's like part of his fruit, though, right?
No, but then, look, he's mochi, bro. So if he was sticky, he could change the consistency.
Yeah, he can remove that like effect, but it's like I feel like that's like a default. It's like
the same way Luffy can like make his haki rubbery and shit, like what he does with Gear 4.
Yeah, that's
he can be stretchy and non-stretchy, like it's,
yeah. Where it's like the Katakuri can like produce mochi, he can't enhance his fruit like Luffy.
But you see how when Luffy's chilling, he look normal. But if he pull on his face, it stretches.
Yeah.
Where he's mochi all the way around, but he doesn't have to stick at all times. So his body is enhanced. He's enhancing it because he can change it at any given time. He can stick to you if he wants to, or he can harden it.
It shows a difference where like Katakuri didn't go like gear second to keep up with Luffy or anything like that. To you, it's like with Luffy, he's enhancing it because he has like the capability to. With Katakuri, like because of the diversity and like how I guess versatile his devil fruit is, he can just like maneuver in a way, but he can't like do what Luffy does. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but at the same time, he's telling Luffy you're not doing it right. So he probably understands what Luffy's doing because he's telling him you're not doing it right. This is the more efficient way.
Well, some things Luffy can't do. Luffy can't make multiple arms come out of his body.
Wait, I don't know. I don't know.
He already did it. 6 arms, baby. Kong Organ. What you mean?
Kong Organ. That was actually
Kong Organ. What you mean? 6 arms, baby.
That wasn't real arms, though, fam.
Man, that was real arms, bro. If it wasn't real arms, he wouldn't.
I don't know if the anime fucked up, though. That's
how you hit 6 niggas lined up like this without moving?
Well, it was 6 in the anime. It was 6.
I almost thought you was a Houston nigga the way you sounded right there, Steve.
I am a Houston nigga. What you mean?
nigga, you from Katy, nigga.
Nigga, I'm from Houston.
He's from Houston. Come on.
Yeah, but how you hit 6 niggas if you're not moving side to side unless you got 6 arms, bro?
Because the anime reaches.
The anime is bullshit.
It happened the same way in the manga though. He wasn't moving side to side.
Nah, bro.
Wait, why are we even asking this? We've seen Luffy punch and see like 10 different hands at the same time. Why is that?
Yeah, but that's just because he was just moving so fast.
It's totally different, bro.
Why I'm doubting it now? Why are we suddenly?
It didn't have that same effect. It didn't have the same effect for Kong Organ, bro. He was standing in one place. He had 6 arms lined up.
Honestly, I'm so tired of this argument because I've had it so many times, but I'll just say what I said. Like, okay, a lot of people were saying from fucking in the manga that like he had 6 arms. Like there was this whole debate before the anime episode even came out. And a lot of people were saying like, why would Oda draw it like that to show his 6 arms? Like, cause he's never done it like that before with like fucking Gatling, to where he just shows 6 arms before he does the Gatling. And then we get to anime and we literally see it confirms what a lot of people were saying, to where he literally just creates 6 arms out of like nowhere.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
I don't think it's an after image. I mean, I don't know.
I don't really,
but
I don't really care.
Go ahead and take the stand. He got 6 arms, bro.
Luffy knows magic.
He doesn't have 6 arms, but
Steve-O, that goes into exactly what I'm saying, bro. He's making gains on the mastery of his
devil fruit mastery, right?
Making gains.
Hey, Brago, Dofi or Katakuri in a 1v1.
Oh my god.
Man, fuck that.
Gotta get it to Dofi, bro.
Yeah, Katakuri.
Exactly.
Anybody who say Dofi,
I'm gonna end this right now, okay? You guys remember what Dofi said in the beginning of the fight with Luffy? He said, "Gear 2nd is fast, but it's not strong enough, and Gear 3rd is strong, but it's not fast enough." And like he was basically saying like your 2 forms are like good enough, but like
They need to.
There's no balance. It's
Katakuri basically is like just stronger altogether, no matter what. So it's like it seems like he's on another level than
Doflamingo. He blasted both.
Luffy's like one-sided with one thing.
Yeah.
High div.
Katakuri is stronger than Doflamingo.
High div though.
This nigga Lucid arguing me down in fucking Discord today.
Lucid said Doflamingo stronger than Katakuri.
Yeah, he also said that Parasparrow is the strongest, is stronger than Katakuri. So just
that too. He did say that.
He's a fucking
like
he got panels to prove it, bro.
Nah, he doesn't.
He got the chapter.
Bro, if I wanted to, I can get panels.
Commander.
Drop it. I can get panels to prove that fucking Kobe's the strongest admiral right now.
Do it. I'm calling your bluff. I'm calling your bluff.
You're gonna have to be drawing up your own panels for that.
So basically, he's a Grim.
Those fake live reactions. Like,
yo, and then when I watched it, bro, the nigga looked so real too.
Yeah, so you know
now it's confirmed he does love fake
live reactions. Why does nigga look so legit reacting to fake chapter?
Yeah, so Grim made a fake live reaction last night, and I went in. I was like, "Yo, did the chapter drop it in? Nobody went straight to manga stream." You know, I was like, "Oh my god, like this is perfect. It came out late. I can do a live reaction." Then Grim. I was like, what the hell is this nigga talking about? He's like, Katakuri pull out like a gun. I was like, what the fuck? What?
What got me was when I heard him say Sanji did the death.
I was like, okay. I was like, this. Nope. I was like, out of here. And then somebody was like, this is a long ass chapter.
Somebody did say
it's a long ass chapter, nigga. Like you,
bro. I told
this guy was out here for the views.
The nigga got hella views.
Yeah, bro.
He had crazy dislikes on it.
Nigga, Brago be hella lurking across the whole community, fam.
Hey man, we out here.
Brago, bro. I told Grim, I was like, bro, why you wrote that long ass essay on your memo pad on your phone, bro?
Yeah, pretty much. You're just making shit up. Wait, did he get a lot of views from it? I knew he would get a lot of views because like
he got 700 views on it, bro.
Bro.
That's his highest.
Look at the dislike ratio. Like it's crazy.
Swear to God.
Last time he had like 650. So he probably he
got a lot of stars from that, yo.
All right, Grim is funny for doing that. No lie.
That ain't funny.
It's funny, but some people can.
This nigga didn't lose any subs, bro. That shit is magical.
No, because it's like if there's something Grim, you know, Grim.
But he ain't gonna gain it though. That's the thing.
You know,
he gained some, nigga. He gained.
Did he
gain some?
Yeah, he gained.
Get my sub.
Strategy.
So fake live reactions the new wave.
It's a new way for
I'm gonna do a live reaction tonight to the new chapter.
No, you can do a fake live reaction. You know, it's funny, whatever. Like I did a stream on April Fools. I did a stream.
Oh yeah.
So that's a completely different situation.
I mean, it is,
bro.
The best thing about that stream was Sawyer actually came through at the end.
I thought Brago was trolling though. But it actually happened because Sawyer confirmed it.
So no, he did. You thought I was trying.
How you think he was trolling? You wasn't in the chat when he had the stream.
Nah, I wasn't there, bro.
No, yeah. So he came in and he typed. He's like, "Hi, Brago."
Yeah.
Who the fuck is this making a fake page?
I was like, what?
And it was like,
y'all checked it. That was the
y'all
real
checked
Sawyer.
the page. It's like that nigga pulled up, yo. It's like, hey man, we went from like filler to canon real quick.
Yeah. It's like, I
can't remember who said it, but it was like one of them Santa Claus movies where Santa Claus come out and like, he is real.
Exactly. Loud said Katakuri and Pero has the same dad, Strusen.
Nah, bro.
I think Katakuri is different.
Maybe. Because
I already told y'all who Katakuri father is, bro.
Katakuri and Strusen.
I told y'all who the daddy is. Garp is that nigga daddy, bro.
Nah.
So first and the second son, so you know. They're pretty close.
Bro, Parasparrow is also like the biggest villain of all time.
Big Mom switched up that quick?
Bro, I want to know how does he look like a long leg tribe, bro? Like his legs is long as hell, bro.
But here's the thing, first category, had regular legs.
You know what I just thought? Bro, y'all know what I just thought about? So all of Big Mom's crew members are her kids, right? Supposedly.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. So, bro, half of their bounties are high just because of the simple fact that they're Big Mom's kids. Bro, wait a second. Look at Ace and look at Luffy. Yeah. Look at how their bounties, or look at how the fucking government looked at them just because of who their daddies were.
Yeah, but they still had to get feats to like get there.
Yes, they had to get feats. I'm not saying that their bounties are like.
I agree that
I'm saying the factor of their bounty.
I just want to say, you know what's so funny about that? Fucking, we were literally talking about fucking how Southern dudes say daddies, and he literally said it right there. He said daddies. Anyway, continue.
What the fuck? Oh wait, I gotta read this. Wow said, Brago, what do you think of my theory that Katakuri is Luffy from an alternate universe?
Oh no.
And then Pinak added that in the Katakuri timeline, Luffy failed in becoming the Pirate King and all the strong.
Katakuri timeline.
Are you kidding me? So Fujitora brought him back? Is that what happened?
Yo, is that a two-piece or some shit?
Yo, this might actually be true. This might actually be true.
Like, that would be
like a comic
Shout out
book.
to Anime Fan Talk.
That would be some like.
He said, "Shout out to Anime Fan Talk." That was the biggest diss of all time.
One of my favorite theories of all time.
Nah, we cool though.
The Luffy from the moon.
No, Fan Talk knows like that's one of my favorite theories of all time. I love that theory. Like,
what theory?
Oh, Fujitora being the time traveling zombie. I love it.
Bro. No, you don't.
Do you love it?
I really do love it.
No, we don't.
Do you believe in it?
Not necessarily, but
so how do you love it?
Because it's funny.
Oh, okay.
Like a theory, listen.
That makes sense.
A theory doesn't have to be like, most theories we watch, like they're not gonna come true. It's fucking
gang.
Like, you're not gonna come true. It's like it's all hype.
Gang shit.
Gang shit, baby.
You know, but it's entertaining. It's hilarious. Fujitora, the time traveling zombie.
Now, whoever wrote that theory though is probably right because Katakuri's gonna kill Luffy and become the new main character.
Stop it.
Do you think Alpha? Hey, do you think Alpha Too Late stole that theory too and just sold it off?
Stop it.
Just throwing shit at everybody.
Hey, Brago, you getting them LeVar balls for 1,200?
Hell no.
You getting?
I'm not mad at him though. I'm not mad at him, but I'm not getting no LeVar balls. I'm sorry.
Y'all gay for saying that too.
What?
Saying what?
Is it balls before matches?
Saying LeVar balls?
Nah.
The LeVar balls?
I mean, if that's what y'all want,
he said he's not getting them.
Let me just say pause because he was like the LeVar balls.
I mean, it's Ball, nigga. I mean, it's the LeVar balls.
Wait, I'm gonna read some of the super chats here that I missed though.
Nigga laughing up here.
Soda Renfro said this isn't a training or a fight; it's just a spanking. Oh,
nah.
Wow. I guess initially.
Actually, it's a good old Southern whooping. That's what it is.
Yeah, I mean initially.
Steve will know about that.
Shout out to Wallow. Said for the PC fam, Hellgates will be open when you open Discord today, and more like showing him how to use his fruit in a better way. Yeah, I think it's like indirectly showing him how to use his fruit in a better way.
Yeah, because I like how he threw shots at him with the when he made a bunch of arms because Luffy can't do that. I know y'all talked about that for like 5 hours now, but still.
Yeah, I mean he did that, but he also showed him like, yo, you gotta like aim these punches, bro. Like you can't just be throwing punches like wildly. Just aim.
I've never seen Brago be so happy to see Luffy get his ass whooped.
Well, I'm always happy. Like,
hey,
the reason why I'm happy is because this is gonna lead to Luffy getting stronger.
That's exactly. That's why.
That's
why you had
hold up.
Because look,
I was about to say
the whole mood around this whole fight, the whole mood around this whole fight is not like even really a sense of danger for Luffy. It's like, oh shit, like this nigga Katakuri is like just giving him like lessons, like he just teaching this nigga. Like really, that's how I feel. I don't even feel like Luffy is. I mean, yeah, that's just that's just what it is. I don't think that Katakuri wants to really beat Luffy. I think it's just like, hey, here you go, man.
Nah, see, Brago was Brago was acting like one of those gangsters that like sniff a whole line of coke before they go murk a nigga. That's how he was acting.
I don't know what
that man was super hype.
Hey, check this out, bro. What if Katakuri low key sees the potential in Luffy and he can't stand Big Mom, so he wants someone to whoop her ass and beat her. You feel me?
He just went towards him, yo. Oh my.
You guys know my theory that Katakuri.
Yeah, you feel me? So
you guys know my theory.
Is his uncle?
Yeah, you feel me? So
as far as Katakuri is indirectly like showing Luffy how to use his fruit better.
Yeah.
You still think that nigga allowed himself to be kidnapped to the mirror world and shit?
I think it's clear that he did.
Yo, but listen.
What if he does this though, to where he pulls like an Aokiji, to where he just whoops his ass and then he just fucking leaves him for dead, and then like he lets him escape.
That would be some bullshit.
No. The reason why that wouldn't work is because with Aokiji, he turned out to kind of be like a good guy.
Yeah.
So
can I finish the theory? Can I finish it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Brago, stop.
All right. You heard it here first.
Yeah, you feel me? So
now, what if he's one of CP0?
yeah, so
My bad. Go ahead.
he indirectly.
We already saw CP0, so why don't we see a revolution?
He indirectly wants Big Mom took it out of the picture because every time we see her, bro, his eyes like get like dim and like all that blacked out looking shit. You know what I'm saying?
So why wouldn't he just let Capone's plan go through?
Yeah. And why would he say he want to kill Luffy before he becomes a threat?
That's the test,
man.
And you get out of this.
The test.
Hey, man.
All the odds against you. How do you get out of it? That's the same reason why Mihawk's a good dude from what we see. He's a cool
man.
Dude. He's still like, yo, my sword knows no restraint.
Nah, but he knows Capone. He knows Capone playing his father, bro. Like, so he's like, nah, I ain't rocking with that.
Bro, you know what I was saying? I was talking to Chatty earlier, and he was talking about how like this might be. I know this is kind of like a shitty comparison, but follow me here. This is kind of like feel like the Zoro versus Mihawk fight, to where like fucking he was like saying a lot of the same shit that Mihawk was saying to Zoro when. Like,
why are you talking to Chatty? That was your first problem.
That's
true. Screaming with Chatty?
You gotta stop.
Hey, no, bro.
Chatty's a cool guy, man.
That's definitely true, though.
No, he was saying shit like, "Oh, you're gonna keep on going. You're gonna keep on going," and he's like, "I can do everything better than you." He's kind of just shit talking him right now, like.
Yeah, he's like, learn your lesson already.
Which is kind of like what Luffy did to Bellamy.
Not really.
See, Fruit, there it is. That's his disadvantage to seeing into the future, right? He sees what people are doing wrong. He's like, no, come on, I gotta fix that. Like that's his little part.
I'm gonna have a
perfectionist.
We're gonna go through. We're gonna read all the comments.
I think this is a bit different.
Wait, so Katakuri's like one of the barbershop niggas. He's like, look, bro, you're doing it all wrong.
Yo, in that theory, that he purposely allowed himself to get taken in that mirror because then
he's shit,
like, all right.
He's sharing photos again.
Huh?
Let me look at this.
Am I in this one?
Wait, it's about what is it?
Oh no.
Oh, okay. Wait, BDB just sent me a bunch of photos.
Yeah, why?
He sent me all the super chats.
Oh yeah, the donations. Okay.
You whack for that. I mean, you dope for that.
Soda Renfro also said, "How is Katakuri not a low gear? His power makes no sense."
Ask that in this SBS.
Hey, we said the same thing about Magellan back in the day too.
Oh, to say some shit. Maybe he is a low gear.
Yeah.
Why would y'all say that about Magellan?
Oops, bitch, I made another mistake.
Bitch, he might be. Yeah,
pretty much. LRG Savage says, "Yo, what's up, y'all? I've been gone because of Irma for a little, but your boy back. Shout out to Matt. The cipher was lit."
I already gave my shout out to LRG.
Hey, appreciate that again, man.
Yeah, I've actually been listening to that cipher a lot. To be honest.
Hey,
you got it on your MP3, bro?
No, I haven't yet.
On your MP3, Pharaoh, where do you live?
I mean, people still have iPods. People still do iPods. I don't know.
Everything on my phone, fam.
Phone, right? Everybody has everything on their phone now.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, I got an iPhone, so technically I got an iPod too.
You do, Steve-O?
Okay. I suppose. Big Daddy Vince Monk says, all I gotta say is fuck Peckham's.
Wow.
After Big Mom kills Zeppo, he was still down with her, and now Pedro. I hope Peckham's die. Also, I believe he's buying time so he can use Gear 4, kind of like he's recharging it.
We can't put that much faith into Gear 4, though, but I do agree with you. So.
I don't think.
When he goes into Blaze Man, then you could put all your faith in Blaze. Right?
Yeah, Charlotte used Katakuri. You're not biased at all, but I agree with your comment. They said Katakuri was the strongest of all the commanders.
Three commanders.
If crack of all the stop it, Scape. If up Gear 4th and Katakuri is stronger than him, why would he not be able to stop Gear 4th? I agree.
Yeah, I agree 100%. Like, he's just showing right now that, like, his base forms is just way stronger than Luffy's base.
So much stronger than Luffy.
Yeah, and to just say that Luffy can pull out Gear 4th and Katakuri has nothing else other than that is just crazy.
Yeah, so there's going to have to be some another variation or Gear 4th plus something else, like, you know, Kaioken or something.
I like that you slipped that in there.
I'm just saying, like, it's going to have to be something like that.
Gear 4th, Gear 2nd?
Like, Hit was whooping Goku's ass and out of nowhere.
It's hard to imagine what Katakuri could use as an ascended form.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
it really is, man.
Nobody can take a beating like Goku.
The only thing I could think about is like he just using his devil fruit ability, like just to create a bunch of different weapons or something.
Or maybe it's like a Mochi's tea
here. Maybe.
Oh yeah, he still hasn't even used his trident yet.
It could be a Mochi's tea.
He's not even using his own techniques.
He hasn't used his techniques. That's true.
He's using Luffy techniques.
What if he doesn't have any techniques? He's like the copy.
What if
so he's Kakashi.
He's Kakashi.
He's Kakashi.
I mean, yeah. Like you could just.
So Fire King. So
Nigga gonna have a
King of
Shireen
Legends
gun
gonna have
and
to make a
shit.
video about him too.
Is that what?
What'd you say,
Say what?
Messenger?
Nigga, what?
He said what? What you saying, Messenger?
He's probably talking to his
low-key
supervisor.
He's at work. They said Katakuri's using Luffy's style against him. I mean,
I ain't got no supervisor.
Oh.
Nigga say add
after they walk away. After they walk away.
This nigga say add Roger Bass or Chatty.
Add Roger Bass or Chatty.
Like the compare.
Both of them niggas gay. Hold up, both of them niggas gay, so it don't matter.
Wow.
Y'all need a real.
How you know?
I like how Master J got all this talk.
Jay, you just throwing shade at everyone, aren't you?
No, what you gonna do with Roger
come in? He out.
Yeah. You like, I didn't even.
Master J gonna leave.
I'm gonna tell this time. I'm gonna tell him to pull up at a con.
Ooh, you
can
every
use
time you
face to
say that, nigga, he pop in the stream every time. Don't do it.
It's true. When Roger comes in,
He gonna be like, oh, I dropped my phone in the toilet while I shit myself.
We only got 9 people in here right now, too, bro.
Wallow, I've been defending you this entire.
It's only 9 in here right now.
Hey, no, that was just funny as hell. You can't laugh.
While I shit myself.
I think Pharaoh did. Yeah, Pharaoh did.
Hey, Pharaoh, come back in so they can
look at him.
No, I'm just saying because I know how y'all gonna get. Y'all tend to start slurping as soon as they come in.
Nah, nigga, we gonna stay quiet and let you back your shit up.
The Master.
Hey, but look,
I was at work, fam. I was at work. I can't.
Look, I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. You feel me? Like you said, people gonna start slurping as soon as he come in, bro. Like the community that I first got introduced to was, you feel me, Brago's community on this like One Piece world and shit like that.
And I'm sorry for you.
You feel me? I found out about Roger's base and all them, like just seeing that stuff pop up at the Brago and shit like that. You feel me?
Not gonna lie, I actually found Roger through Brago streams. I found Roger through
that's my point.
Double 4 anime thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Double 4 anime. The legendary stream. The legendary Double 4 anime.
Actually, I've never seen that stream before.
The Double 4 anime stream. What Double 4 anime stream?
Roger basically just going like,
yeah. So some shit went down and Roger came in, and Roger was shitting on Double 4.
Yeah, basically just roasted Double 4. Called him Bobbins.
Yeah.
I still don't get the whole beef. Nobody still has explained this shit to me.
I don't think. I think it's just like I don't know. Honestly,
I remember when we did that Double 4 stream. I remember that shit. The one when
they had like an argument on Twitter.
Never.
Yeah. Double 4 was like accusing him of like sending his viewers at him or something. I forget what happened.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And Double 4 even made a video about it. But he said that Roger was sending his subscribers to attack Double 4.
Well, why? Why though?
Bro, that shit's so fucking gay.
He didn't.
I remember when you guys talked about it once on a stream, and then like the same day, like he also like was like, "Yo, I'm gay," and everybody was like, "What the fuck?"
But the thing is though, Double 4, he made a video about it, and he said, you got Roger. Well, he didn't say his name. He called him something else. I don't remember exactly what he called him.
Bruh,
but he said this dude is out here on live streams late at night talking shit. I'm like, oh shit.
Late at night.
I was like, I commented, was like, shit, Double 4 be watching my streams and shit. Shout out to this nigga.
Yo, thanks for the plug.
I heard he had guns in a video or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, the real good.
That Pyrocynical diss, right?
Yeah, the Pyrocynical thing.
Woo.
Double 4 anime.
Double 4 anime.
He was like that white nigga from Chicago. Who's that nigga name?
Bra.
Nah, that's Fruit. Nah, that like that nigga, something Slim Jesus or whatever.
Slim Jesus? Is it Slim Jesus?
I think that's his name.
Yeah, Slim Jesus. That's me.
And then somebody pulled up on that nigga, and he just.
Where is Slim Jesus anyway? We haven't heard of him.
He's right here. He's right here.
He made a remix. Yeah, he made a remix to The Race. It's fucking trash, but
Who's
it's
the other rapper that reminds me of Slim Jesus?
Don't tell me it's trash.
Because Because Fruit, you can do better, right? You can do better, right?
Hey, catch me outside. Catch me outside, girl. She got bars, bro. She got bars.
Well, I haven't heard her.
Nah, real talk.
Man, somebody wrote that for
must be trolling.
No, I'm not trolling, bro. I'm a big advocate, bro. No matter what you do, if you can rap, bro. And I'm gonna.
Wait, who was it?
He said, "Cash Me Outside" has bars.
Danielle something, man.
We already know.
Somebody wrote that for.
Bro, she didn't write that. She didn't write that. She did not write that.
Somebody wrote that
for.
That song was trash, bro. That song
was look. She didn't write that, but what I will say,
watching Everyday Struggle today, and DJ Academic said she got a strong. That's alright.
Yo, what I will say about that song is that I know niggas that have been writing raps for years, bro, and they don't sound as confident as her. So she might have a career with niggas fucking ghostwriting for her. Yeah, that's true. Her presentation was
fucking legend said shout out to Bad Bobby.
She wrote that until it's proven she didn't write that.
Brago, you said DJ Academic said that she had a strong neck. That's what
you stupid.
Come on, JD. Come on.
No.
He's like 14, bro. Why you doing?
She's legit like 14.
Hold on, no. Let me clear myself up because I thought that's what you said. Legit, I was about to.
You full of shit.
She's 14.
Nah, get out of here,
bro.
We already know she's fucking Lil Pump and Lil Pump's ghostwriting for her.
But the thing is, she's like,
she's like 14.
You know, be saying people saying
Lil Pump's 16.
You be saying about her.
Wow,
it's like she's like 14.
Yeah, I know, right?
How many times has someone said that? Like in the past 5 minutes,
bro. Because that's like that's legit important. Like you can't.
It is important though. Like
look, we should not be
crying when she got house arrest.
We should be calling other.
The thing is, she doesn't act 14, or she doesn't like. I mean, she kind of does, but she doesn't like portray herself as 14.
12,
you saying she don't look 14? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I mean, not really. How she dresses.
She looks, bro.
She looks like she's probably like a good 20.
Yeah, stop talking shit about Bad Bobby.
What the fuck, Brago? What?
Bro, she doesn't look 14.
Bro, no.
Yes, she does.
Yes,
no, she does not.
Okay.
Yes, she does. She.
I would give her 16, maybe.
Yeah. I know 20-year-old girls that look 14 though.
I mean, if you guys think so.
I mean, that can go both ways. It doesn't sound bad when you say it out loud.
Yeah,
right, that she looks 20.
Yeah.
But I mean, what does that mean though?
Yo, y'all dig
it? Doesn't really mean anything.
That's what I'm saying.
Like I said, it just sounds bad when you say it out loud.
Oh, why?
What sound bad?
You see the way niggas reacting, huh?
She's actually 14.
I'm just saying, like, we shouldn't be supporting this 14-year-old girl talking about hoes and stuff and giving them dick or something. I don't know what she was saying.
Bro, it's so obvious that she didn't write that, bro. It's so obvious.
It's not obvious. It's not, bro.
Come on, man. Look at the content, bro. Look at the content that's in that song, and she's 14, bro. I bet you her next song that she put out is not gonna be better than that.
Bro, do you see all the content that's in her song? Niggas say that shit day to day on Twitter. Like, nigga, 8-year-old probably say some shit like that just on the conversation.
Bro, she's about to be she's worse than Iggy.
Bro, you said an 8-year-old could do that, nigga. She talking about she made her mama rich.
I said an 8-year-old say that shit in conversation. That's what I said.
Bro, no, not the way that she. Come on, man. You just said she got bars, bro, and you saying that she got bars. And you saying that she can that an 8-year-old would be able to say the same shit, bro. Come on,
I said 8-year-old would talk about the same shit that she's rapping about in regular conversation because the way
first don't alienate society. What was she rapping about exactly?
Pull up the track, bro.
She was rapping about the whole. She was rapping about the whole like her breaking the internet, her breaking into fame and shit like that. That's what she's rapping about.
It's a remix of a Kodak Black song. I forgot the name.
Hold on.
Rolling Peace. It's Rolling Peace.
Dustin. If you think she got bars, then I am not looking forward to hearing your
nigga, I don't give a fuck, nigga.
Like real shit, bro. Like that's not.
Hold on, I'm about to listen to it real quick.
Oh goodness, bro. And remember what the fuck I said, bro. The presentation is great. The flow is nice, but she didn't write that.
Like 1.7.
But Matt B, but her voice didn't sound. It sounded so childish. Like
I don't know why
she's 14, yo.
No. But Lil Bow Wow was rapping younger than that.
That this little Biggie was writing for Lil Bow Wow though. That was
I'm saying his voice sounded legit. Her voice sounded like she like 8 years old, bro.
Man,
because it's obviously her first time rapping. Like she hasn't even practiced like her voice projection, nothing like that. So yeah, it's gonna sound very premature, but the overall presentation of it, it was right there, bro. Because like I said, there's niggas that have been
oh shit,
right?
Yeah, nigga, yeah. This shit kind of fire,
bro. This joint is kind of fire. I'm not gonna lie.
Not hating no niggas in rap, bro.
This joint is kind of fire.
I like how Jeff came back and there's all this shit. He's confused as fuck, yo.
No, I literally had to leave. I had to leave Discord to go listen to that shit because Discord drowns out the sound, and that shit was so fucking bad.
That's what I'm saying. Prove. That's what I'm saying. I was about to say, am I listening to a different song that y'all?
Wait, the Roll in Peace remix?
That shit hard, Brago, ain't it?
I don't think. Listen,
no, it's called Brago. It's called Baby, but it's spelled.
Her voice fucking.
Hey, don't kill me, Brago.
Here's the thing. Based on my
expectations,
exactly based on my expectations, that shit was fire.
Thank you, bro.
Wait, Brago, are you listening to the same song?
It was hard, nigga.
It said no. It's called Danielle Bergoli is Bad Barbie Roll in Peace remix.
Shit hard.
That shit. She sounds alright.
Yeah. I don't know about that shit hard and all of that shit, bro. But it wasn't bad. It wasn't.
So you like the fake auto tune on it and everything, bro?
Nigga,
no, I don't. Nah, bro. I don't like none of that shit on there. Look, I'm just judging it like I'm literally taking that shit face value, bro. Like there were no bars in there.
Man, what you was talking about her daddy in there, nigga? She wrecked that hoe.
Bro, she talked about her daddy.
I listened to 48 seconds though.
She said something about how her daddy like walked away and then he came back after she like was on Dr. Phil. It was not that fire, bro. Like that shit is not.
No, the thing is, it's fire based on who she is though. Like,
yes,
the first thing people try to say about her is her age, like which is true. Niggas always want to bring up her age.
Wait. Which song did you listen to?
First thing we brought up.
It's called Bad Barbie Roll in Peace.
That shit hard, bro.
Brago
I went into it expecting it to be trash, and I was surprised.
No, but the thing is,
guys, have you heard worse shit?
Like y'all hella wet.
Okay, have you and Dustin heard the original Rolling Peace song? I'm just curious.
I haven't.
I have.
I don't listen to it. I ain't never heard it.
That's the only way I could possibly ever think that someone would ever find that song good if you ever heard the original song. Because the original song is just like 400,000 times better than that song.
Bro,
I agree with that.
I didn't like Cardi B, bro.
Based on the comments, people are saying, "Yo, I didn't expect this shit, but it's pretty high."
It's hard, bro. If it's hard, you got to give it a card, bro. You can't.
It's alright. It's like this joint's pretty fire based on what she is. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of.
It's kind of alright. But listen, I have a question. Listen. How hard is it? How hard is it to get one of the best beats that's out? And then do a decent rap over it. That's all I'm saying.
That Lil Wayne did that shit for
no, nigga, no. Stop, bro. Stop. You just compared Lil Wayne to bro. That's the real Lil Wayne. Bro.
You trying to downplay what she did. You're not downplaying Lil Wayne for doing the same shit. So how you downplay her?
No, you didn't hear what I just said.
That's because that's Lil Wayne.
No, you're not listening, bro. You're not listening at all.
You said hardest beat with mediocre flow. That's what you said, right?
This shit is not mediocre.
No. I said you take the hardest beat in mainstream, and then you get someone to write. You get someone to write for you. You get somebody to write. It's not hard to be good, bro. It's not hard. It's not hard to be.
Just say somebody wrote for her because you don't want to believe that she wrote the shit herself.
Oh man!
Like the fact that you really believe that she wrote that shit is just like that's wild.
Hey, I'm not even gonna hate on her because she must have
my funeral.
Like, come on,
bro. All I got to say is I agree with Froob on this one. Y'all literally, I don't know what y'all doing, but that junk trash, man.
You say out of 10, Master J, what do you give that song?
I would give it like maybe a 4 because it wasn't terrible, but I mean it was.
Okay.
It was.
All right. Here's
the
thing.
This
is what I'll say about the song. Like,
what do you think?
Trash.
The flow and the lyrics are not that bad, right? But at the same time, like I think the voice of like an artist is like fucking really important. And she sounds like a 14-year-old, like weaselly, like mid-puberty, like
That's like rolling peas. I can't even roll it. Like, bro, that's literally what the fuck.
I can't believe a bunch of hating on a little girl. Come on.
I don't listen.
Listen.
I don't think
it's not hating
on a little girl. You were the one that said it was fucking fire.
It was,
man, bro. Nah,
okay,
bro,
but
look, it's just straight up like this, bro. If the shit is good, I'll say that it's good. If it's whack, I'm gonna say it's whack. I don't give a fuck if you 5 or if you 99.
Bro, there's an 11.
I don't like none of the antics that she do. I don't like none of the shit that she does. When I heard the track, I was expecting it for it to be trash, and when I heard it, it was good. I was like, well, damn, I gotta get it right.
What are we talking about? Bro?
Come on, dog.
Roll in Peace. Originally by Danielle Bergoli and Kodak.
So hold on.
There's a 12-year-old rapper that's better than her. His name's Maddox.
Don't even go there.
Wasn't Tentacion on that track too or no?
Maddox. Shout out to Maddox.
Dustin. So hold on. Let me say something from a rapper's perspective, Dustin. If you think about all the money she's getting from all this attention and whatnot, even before she had this song coming out. If you had that much money to go and just spend straight on studio time, hours on end, so you can actually perfect your stuff. No. I'm saying that's not what I was just saying.
Yeah, I would sign her.
Don't you think you could, Dustin? Don't you? No. I'm saying, Dustin. Don't you think you could do at least what she did if you had all the resources?
I can do better her now, which is my Mac and my mic. She
got months of experience.
But I'm not gonna take away from her because of the advantages she has over me, bro. If she's good, it's good, my nigga. I'm not gonna use that as an
that's just his perspective of it. I don't think like we should say.
It's opinion based.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's the best thing I've ever heard, but it's better than
studio time and more studio equipment.
Like when I went in, I expected like something like trash.
If you support these industry plans, bro. If you support these industry plans, that's you, man. I ain't falling for no shit.
I'm not into all that other bullshit, bro. I like music.
Somebody been listening to Russ.
I listen to it.
Russ is listening to Russ.
I was not listening to Russ, bro.
If it's good,
no,
bro. Like y'all can't really sit up here and like Brago. You would play that shit at a party, bro?
No. It depends on the party. No. It depends on the party.
No, Brago. It don't depend on the party, Brago. If you with your peoples, y'all drinking some.
Yes. No. But the thing.
So what do you play at a party?
Yo, he's like, I got a banger for you, Bad Bobby.
There's an audience out here for that type of music.
Laz, to answer,
are you a part of that audience?
To answer your question, bro, you can play any music at a party. You want to know why? Because how you act toward the music determines everything after that. So not really. No, bro, real shit. Like if I put on some fucking, let me think of a fucking slow ass song.
It depends on the demographic. No, you can't just play any music.
Bruh, yeah, you could.
You can.
It depends what type of person it is.
I got my
Wait, Matt, you gonna play Bodak Yellow at a work party?
Bro, listen. Why are you talking about a work party? Listen, man. If it's a work party, okay, a work party, right? A work party. So is that work or where is it at?
It's outside of work.
Okay, are we drinking?
That's what I mean. Yeah, you
are we drinking?
You do have liquor.
I think
yes, I'm gonna play Bodak Yellow. Hell yeah, I'm gonna play Bodak Yellow.
Okay,
I agree.
I bet it was a bunch of niggas when that Bodak Yellow wasn't just popping somebody. But would you play it at a party? Like,
everybody that's ever heard Bodak Yellow knows that bitches start twerking to that song, so it's a good song to put out at any party.
Let's peep this, right? Let's peep this. So two things. So I will put this Danielle Rolling Peace thing and this Bodak Yellow in the same box. Cardi B. I'm not gonna say that she didn't write all of that shit, but it's clear that she got ghostwriters to help her on that. Hold up, yes, bro. She even said that shit in the interview. Go check that shit up, bro. Go check that shit up on the breakfast.
She goes into studios with other rappers and she studies them and she sees how they.
And she stole Kodak Black swag on that shit.
She stole his whole flow. She stole his whole flow.
If you listen to both their songs, the speed and tempos are completely different. She says two phrases that start off with like two phrases.
Bro, Dustin, if you go put that song, if you go put her lyrics,
his swag, bro. His swag. That was his swag coming on.
I mean, the song is literally called Bodak Yellow, so.
Bro, she took that nigga's flow. Like, it's so obvious.
She said it was supposed to be like
I think more than anything, she was it's more. She was inspired by this song.
This is what
she said. It was supposed to be like a tribute.
You know what it sounds like. What it sounds like. She did it.
I wouldn't say she stole it, but it's like it was inspired by this. You can tell.
Bro,
like,
what she sounds.
Bro, you don't. What she sounds like she did.
What she sounds like she did on the song is that she was freestyling to it, and they came back and they changed the beat to match her words. It's very possible to do that. Like so fucking easy. So, and that's what it seems like she did with that song. The flow is too fucking similar.
The flow is
literally
bro. Intuitive verses.
Oh my god.
Let me talk, my nigga.
Bro, that's Kodak swag, bro.
No, it's not, bro. The whole song, the tempos are completely fucking different. What he says in the song, honestly, I gotta be. She starts off a flow and says, honestly, and then when she goes into her whole flow, the shit is completely fucking different.
Bruh.
That's what you say is inspired.
She didn't flow the same.
You should be ashamed to say you from Florida.
Dustin, for somebody that makes music, bro. Dustin, for somebody that makes music and somebody that raps, bro. How do you not see that she took the nigga's flow? Like how
somebody that makes music and somebody that raps, bro. How do you not see that shit was not an exact ripoff of the fucking song? If you listen to both songs side by side, the tempos are completely different. The flow.
I didn't say that it was a fucking ripoff. I said she took the flow. I said she took his flow.
Jack the flow, yeah.
Just like.
Did Kodak Black rap in a rapid fire flow in that song? No, he didn't. Did she rap in a rapid fire flow in a part of that song? Yes, she did.
Are they going on the same tempo? Are they going? Are they going on the same tempo? Are they going on the same melody? Like, bro, this is retarded. Like, this is what I be talking about. How do you not?
No.
Yeah, that's like Bad Barbie. Bad Barbie's album about to drop. What do you guys think about it?
No, Brago, bro. That's Kodak Black swag, bro, all day.
No. I would say that she was inspired by Kodak Black as far as the song. I don't feel like she totally like stole all of his flow because the song she goes into different flows. So I don't think.
Exactly, bro.
I don't feel like. I definitely say okay. We have to take a step back and realize that was Kodak shit. Like she got like super inspired by Kodak shit. You can't hear Bodak Yellow without hearing No Flocking.
Yeah.
But you got to give her credit too.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Like if she did make props to her, but like I don't know. It's definitely possible she did have a ghostwriter.
Well, she got a record deal out of it, so.
She does make some
bro, like I said, I'm gonna say it one more time. I'm not saying she stole his whole entire flow. She stole his swag though. Damn right.
I mean, they do this.
It was his swag.
Like, I don't want to say she has a ghostwriter just to say like if a girl rapper raps lyrically, we can't just say she has a ghostwriter.
Yeah, like niggas just try to downplay it off the rip. Like, come on, bro.
But you act like Cardi B's an actual rapper though.
How do you say she's not a natural rapper? Have you heard any other songs of her besides Bodak Yellow?
These hoes.
I've heard songs before Bodak Yellow. I didn't like
her whole mixtape. I've actually listened to her whole mixtape. If that makes
rap, she does a lot of shit.
Bro, that Bloody B song actually goes hard. I like that.
Y'all hating because she got a bag and fixed her teeth.
Yeah,
bro.
Right.
Yeah, right.
No, bro. Nigga, I'm not bad as hell, bro.
I'm not hating on shit, bro. If she stole
wait, do we rate her over Nicki?
If she stole the flow, bro,
I'll bust her over Nicki.
Same.
I rate her, but I can't put her over Nicki.
The Fervent Psycho said Danielle's song is not good, but it's a lot better than I thought it would be.
Wow. Like I said, how bad did you think it was gonna be?
Did you guys see that picture though with Kodak and the girl? Where they get a picture together and like the girl's just like pull like one of these, like, who the fuck is this guy? Kodak was like all smiling and shit. Like, hey.
No, I didn't see that.
It's so funny. Like Kodak's like all like gassed up. I mean, this chick and the girl's like, bro, who the fuck is this guy?
Bro, hey, y'all, read what Bruce King just said in the fucking chat, bro. Read what this nigga just said. I've been saying this. This nigga said Cardi actually said she took Kodak's flow. Go watch the Breakfast Club interview. God damn it.
I said, bro,
proof is in the pudding.
She said that the song was a tribute to him, bro.
But she didn't steal a whole flow, nigga.
No. We all agree there that the song was inspired by No Flocking. Like that's like she took some of like the cadences from No Flocking.
Bro, but she it's called Bodak Yellow.
But she went into her own lane.
Yeah, Kodak Black was rapping in one whole flow the whole song.
Yeah,
she named it Bodak Yellow for a reason.
Right, okay, guys. Let's acknowledge the fact. She named it Bodak Yellow. What does that mean for Cardi B? Does that mean she's not a good rapper? Does that mean it's not a good song? What does this mean?
Bro,
I used
that just means she's smart.
I brought up the Bodak Yellow. I brought that up as a reference to compare to this Daniel, whatever her name is. That's Bobby. That's why I brought it up.
Need that for a drop.
I don't think that. Look, I don't think that she's a bad. I don't think that Cardi B is a bad rapper because once again, her voice is projection, like her voice projection is all good. Like everything is there. All of that is good. She don't sound like she like literally just started rapping yesterday.
Yeah.
Versus the other girl, she sounds like she just started rapping like literally yesterday. She sounds like she's reading off of paper, even if it's all refined, even if all of her words are nice. Like what she's saying sounds like she's rapping off of paper.
You can mix it all you want, but if the vocals ain't right, bro. If you're reading off of paper, man, it's gonna sound trash, bro.
That shit. NBA 20 says ties. Ace of Spade is better.
It is.
It's all
you gotta cut that back.
Ace of Spade.
Hey, bro, y'all boys stop playing, bro. G shit, bro.
I don't listen to
y'all. Nigga, y'all boys in here with that funny shit. With that, chill out, bro.
I'll be in church. The Ace of Spade.
Bro, that's your ringtone. That's your ringtone.
Say the graces,
bro.
That's my message. My message. Every time I get,
you can see it in Brago face. He's just straight trolling, right?
He's trolling.
What?
Bro,
look at his face. He just went full serious mode.
Wow.
He's trying so hard not to laugh.
You like that song? Nah, G shit.
Bro,
nah,
you're being a troll, bro. Brago, you're a troll, bro.
Brago, you can't say G
nah, you gotta keep it G real.
You can't say G shit, bro.
Have you been low-key trolling this entire time?
That word is reserved.
Bro, hold on. Who am I talking to? Brago or Devil Egg, bro?
Oh my.
Brago's not on that level yet.
It's his brother.
Nah, with that statement he just made, that's troll level.
This dude typed we were here for One Piece, and then he typed V, and then he said we were here for One Piece. You could tell he fucked up doing his copy and paste because he just typed V in the chat.
Yeah, bro, exposed now.
Oh, no wonder he be typing so fast, bro. Goddamn.
They said play for the chat. Nah, I'm not using OBS, so it wouldn't come through. But I wish I could. What
do you guys think of Tentacion's new look?
Oh,
he looks like Baby from GT.
I feel like this is X, right?
Well, you said
too hard. He tries too hard to be edgy.
Yes, I agree.
Trying too hard to be edgy. Like,
stop. But did y'all see the thing on Twitter was like, yo, I said I can't keep my dick in my pants 3 times in the bathroom.
I like some tracks of the dude, like Jocelyn Flores. Great track. Great track. I don't like Look at Me as much, and he has a good flow. It's just how he presents himself that keeps me away from him.
This is the thing, man. Like, you can be a great artist if you didn't try so hard to be fucking edgy. Like, there's a difference. Like, okay, like Ugly God, for example, is a person who's just being himself and he's just fucking around trolling.
Yeah.
Like, X is literally trying to be different. Like, he's not being himself.
You can tell. You can tell. Like, even, and the thing is,
he's like 19 too, so like,
it's because of everything that he's going through as far as like the domestic violence case and how he's being so
crazy.
Dismissive of what it. I'm like, bro, like, you realize like this shit is kind of serious. And he said, "Oh, tell all these people to suck my dick. I'm about to fuck your little sister throat." What?
Yeah. Like, I don't know if you guys watch like Everyday Struggle, but when they were covering
I'm about
that,
to commit domestic violence on your little sister throat. I'm like,
maybe he's still finding out who he is.
Okay, cool. The judge will find out who you are too.
Yeah, and then you can see yourself in prison for like 10
Some niggas fuck up. Some niggas fuck up where they can't recover from.
No. You can fuck up, but you can show some remorse. You can show, all right, this is serious. I'm gonna take this. You're gonna say I'm gonna commit domestic violence on your.
No, exactly. That's like them NFL players that keep doing the same shit.
And it's not helping his case at all in this situation.
Well, NFL players.
A lot of them niggas.
Josh Gordon.
Like
that's a nigga can't get off the weed.
Pac-Man Jones. Bro, come on, bro. But if you're in the NFL,
you can't compare weed to domestic violence stuff.
Gordon is not as serious.
If you're in the NFL and you know you can't do that shit, you keep doing that shit, and you keep fucking up your money and keep fucking up the shit for your family, and you know you can't be doing that shit, bro. You gotta lie.
You just can't stay off the weed.
Regardless of whether or not X did it, right? Regardless of whether or not X actually did it, he's trying to play it off like he definitely didn't do it, which is why he's doing that. He's taking it to the extremes to make us think like, oh,
right. His fans get that, right? His fans get that.
All right, let me ask you.
Do you think a jury's gonna get that? Do you think a jury's gonna look at me like,
no, they won't care.
This nigga definitely didn't do it. That's why he's doing all this. He definitely didn't, yo.
Yeah, like it's playing.
Let me ask y'all something, bro. What is this domestic violence about? Because I don't listen to this nigga. The only thing I know about Cuz is when he got knocked out.
Short story of it is that he beat his pregnant girlfriend because of things going on, like she would listen to another guy's song and stuff, and because if the guy had a better verse,
is this allegedly beat his girl?
Yes, allegedly. Well, the thing is, on Everyday Struggle, the academics actually has like the actual documentations that is her part explaining the entire story, and she has pictures on Twitter. It's shown that her eyes being like blackened and stuff. Like this guy would beat his girl if, like, let's say he's on a track with some other guy, and she likes the other guy's verse. He'll beat her and do like a whole bunch of other stuff to her. Insert things, you guys know what I mean from that, and he'll do that kind of shit to her.
Put a gun in her pussy.
Yeah. Okay, but here's the thing. I mean, we gotta say this, bro. Like, it's a terrible thing to say, but like,
allegedly.
In the culture we live in today, girls do this shit a lot more.
Bro. Right, I understand. No, the thing is, going back to what Brago was saying about the juror stuff, like that's
throw that nigga under the jail, man.
No, that's what I'm saying. It happens a lot, but the thing is, because of how he's acting, how do you expect someone to judge you for?
No, I agree, but all I'm trying to say is like a lot of people are kind of just like buying into like, okay, dude, this dude's fucking insane, and so when the what is it called? Like
when the case goes to trial.
Now, whatever she said, her testimony. When her testimony comes out, a lot of people kind of just like buy into it, like, oh, I knew this dude was crazy the entire time.
Yeah, because then they look at the behavior, right?
Yeah,
I was about to say, they look at tweets. He's tweeted that he fucked somebody up, he fucked his girl up. He said, I fucked my girl up if she ever did this. I fucked my girl up if I. It's like it's a bunch of things against him. Where it's like, bro, you gotta be on like.
Exactly. He's an easy target, and he's doing it to him.
And he's feeding it into him. Like, you just came from jail. You were in jail when you blew up. You want to go back?
Yeah. And he's 19.
He's young and stupid, bro.
Live react to this video,
bro. You ain't gonna see T.
And you know what didn't help his case too? Like, I know like it doesn't revolve to the statement, but like, you know the new video he put out, "Look at Me," where he's like the first minute he's going to a song, then he changes to another song, and then the controversy of like him hanging like a white kid. Yeah, like that doesn't even help him out too, because I know what he's trying to say with the message.
What he's trying to say, but I feel like it was a bit too strong.
Yeah, but that's why I don't like about him though. Like, he's like a walking contradiction. 1 minute like he's saying something good, and then literally 5 minutes after that, he's doing some dumb shit. Like I don't understand.
I mean, but that's how we are as people, though. I mean,
hold on. My thing is that how could you not expect? You don't have to. You don't have
Y'all
to
don't
do
contradict
something.
yourselves.
You don't have to do something that
not to that
just
extent what he's doing right now.
He's doing a good thing.
Let me talk, bro.
No, good. Who's talking?
Yeah, Master J talk. I think he just rage quit. Nice.
No. What I was just saying, you don't have to. It doesn't matter what message he had in the video, because you don't have to do something that crazy just to prove your point.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, there are way better ways that you can do to prove your point, but he decided to, like you said, he's trying too hard to be edgy. Yeah.
Like, I feel like the whole hanging,
which is a contradiction.
First of all, I'm like, I don't know, like, what parent allowed their kid to kind of be in a video like that?
I bet you they're in California. I can tell you.
Is this like, like if somebody came to me like, I want to use your kid as this, I get, it's a message behind it, but I want to hang your kid, like, it's like imagery, but it's just like I just feel some type of way exposing my child to that.
I don't. What do you mean, like kids?
And the sad thing is,
the kids feel bad for the kid movie, right? Look at the kids in the movie. I mean, they probably got scared to fucking death, but they're making money off of this movie.
No. Those kids were like, they're like 15, right? They're like,
not all of them,
but they're like
the little kid that looked inside the drainage. That nigga looked like he could be like 7 or 8.
Yeah, that kid's like 7 or 8 years old, bro.
Which one?
There's no way that's a 15.
The one with the raincoat and the rain boots on?
Yeah.
The one that actually got the news.
He's talking about Georgie, bro. Georgie.
Talking
about the one in the It movie.
Thanks, Tipo.
Oh, with his arm get ripped off and shit. I mean, okay.
Yeah, Georgie.
Nah, but
I didn't see the movie, so I don't know what happened to him. All I know is
the,
that he was looking at
it was pretty good.
When it comes to the X video, like I didn't like it at first, but like when he explained it to me, like when he explained like the reasoning behind it after, it no, I don't know why I said that. He explained the reasoning.
X called him up.
Yeah, he called me, bro.
X was like,
no, when he explained the reasoning after,
like,
it made a lot of sense to me.
Bro.
He literally said like, if I hang just another black kid in that thing, that no one would say anything. But since I hung a little white kid, everyone was like, "Oh, yo, you can't be doing that. That shit's fucked up." And he was literally saying that like
people's problem isn't the race of the child; it's the fact that it was a child in the first place.
But Ovi,
delivery on that message.
I think people care a little more.
Yeah. No. Well, here's the thing though. The part where you're wrong about that is that everybody would care no matter who it was, like no matter what race it was. But the fact that it was a white kid, it got more publicity.
No, but here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Yeah, more publicity. Yeah, that's.
Here's the thing, though. He hung 4 black people on that thing, and no one's talking about that. He's only talking about the white kid that he hung. So.
Yeah, but that's probably because that was the only child, though, right?
It wasn't.
No. There was like 4 different people. Like it was not only this.
Well, I mean, Emmett Till. How old was Emmett Till?
15.
Yeah, so like
14, 15.
That's completely different.
Yeah, I just wouldn't expose my kid to that. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
But we can't sit here and crucify this man just because he's doing some shit that's more in the spotlight and we wouldn't necessarily do ourselves. Don't mean that.
I like his.
I don't know. I don't feel like
I like his music.
No, I don't feel like
actually really good.
We're just telling like it is. As far as like all these like things against him, allegedly he did all this stuff, right? But we're talking about like his actions as far as like in the heat of this, like how are you acting to show? Okay, even if like say the jury thinks okay maybe he did do it, maybe he's like different now. He's young, he was a kid, whatever. But he's showing the same exact traits, the same exact things that could lead to something like this again. So it's like even if they feel like he didn't do it, I feel like they're gonna punish him just because like nigga, like do you not know how to act?
Yeah, he ain't about to just get parole. I can tell you that.
Yeah, but that's not right though. You shouldn't punish somebody if they did.
It's not right, but we still have to look at the human.
That's still wrong. That don't make it, bro. Just because you say that's the system doesn't make the shit all right. It doesn't matter.
But you should still try harder to avoid that.
That's just like I know you didn't do this shit, bro, but you're black, so I'm gonna punish you for it.
No, I agree 100%, Dustin. It's not right. It's not right.
As long as they have all the stuff that adds up.
Not right, but he's not helping himself.
He's not helping himself.
Then you don't have to send him to jail. Is not your option. You can try to recommend him to therapy, or you can try to, do some.
Hold on.
I mean, they did it with Kodak Black.
Hold on, Dustin. You know that they got therapy in jail, right? Like,
but you ain't got to go to jail to get therapy, my nigga.
Hold up, but if you're a troubled person and you're doing wrong things,
but you
like even if you didn't do that crime. Even if you did that crime, you're still doing crime.
You shouldn't go to jail, bro.
Wait, Ragnar says the owner of Pepe the Frog is suing niggas for using his frog imagery.
Really?
What is that? They already
got to change your thumbnail, bro.
Yeah, you
want to throw more niggas in jail for crime they didn't commit?
He's gonna take down the channel.
Wait, is he really serious about this?
No, I don't know. I don't know anything about that story, but I'm assuming just off of what he's saying. I'm pretty sure it's towards like, cause like the fucking Pepe the Frog is used by these fucking memer alt-writers online. They use like fucking Nazi symbols and like they just fucking post the frog with Nazi symbols and shit like that. And like, so I'm pretty sure he's suing them to make them fucking stop doing that.
Oh, okay.
Because like a lot of people were like banning the frog from their sites and shit like that because they say it's like racist, but it's not racist at all. It's just these fucking racist retards keep using it as like a meme.
Ignorant people.
Yeah. So that's what I'm assuming. I don't know anything about it.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Like, come on. I mean, you shouldn't be using this.
It's a poor frog, man. Like, what the hell did the frog do?
That's why he always looks so sad.
Who said that?
Yeah, sometimes
come on.
Like, come on.
Sometimes he be having a good time. Maybe he
Nah, he be looking hella mad until he start dancing, and it's a whole different thing, bro.
It's funny, like what I see now, memes and where memes is kind of where it's come to. So before, when a meme would like happen, right? It's like it would just like, okay, this happened, and now this is a meme. I feel like now it's like a lot more manufactured memes, where people are like trying to make
systematic.
Pretty much. Like I saw like ESPN was doing some shit. I'm like, bruh.
Yeah, a lot of people try to force memes nowadays.
Like, y'all gotta stop. Like this, like y'all are just killing it. by forcing this shit to be a meme. But that's just shows how different society is. It's like when something pops off, everybody's gonna copy it.
Society's so fucked up.
It is.
Be yourself, but don't be too crazy like X. Don't be X. That's the message of the stream.
I mean, I think what happened to X, in his defense,
don't be
I think
X,
he got too much popularity too quickly.
He young and black and with all that fucking money.
Yeah, I think he got too much too quickly. Like some people just genuinely can't handle that. Like,
no, I feel like X is probably good now, but Kodak, I could definitely say that for sure. That's what happened.
Yeah, too much too soon, and it just like look at like it's a bunch of basketball players like they went from high school to the NBA, and they just like it killed them. They couldn't handle it. They blew all their money.
Black from Pompano Beach, Florida. How you say it, Wallow? Nigga,
what?
He ain't there. Oh well, never mind.
Just like he ain't there.
He's like back up. Back me up, fam.
And he wasn't there.
Yeah, he's from like,
shit, yo.
I called him.
The backup came late.
Ain't Kodak Black from Pompano? How you say it? Pompano Beach,
Papaya, Florida.
Nah, Pompano.
Yeah, ain't that shit wild? Ain't it wild out there?
Oh, is it? Yeah, the whole that shit lit,
bro.
He just a nigga from there with a lot. Imagine a regular nigga from there with a lot of fucking money. That's what Kodak Black is,
bro. It's the funniest place ever, bro. Like the whole stigma for Chicago is like these dudes just go around shooting each other all the time. Like the thing in Florida is they just like kidnap each other and steal shit from each other all day long.
Yeah, that's true.
Is that true, Wallow?
I mean, that's what it's. Like.
It definitely happens.
Like whenever I hear anything about Florida rappers, it's always something about fucking like they're always like stealing shit, like Jag Boys and all that shit.
Guys,
like they just steal from each other all day.
Or a video about I think that's the fake theory face. I'm gonna do that later in a different stream. I'm gonna do that in a different stream.
No, but I wanted to react. I wanted to say this towards Dustin when he said like it ain't right, even though he's like going to jail, but like if he didn't do the crime, but. You're right. You feel me? Like in a sense, because like you look at T.I. when he got sentenced for having all the machine guns, bro. Like, and he only did a year, bro. And remember, he already had like 2 strikes, bro. He already went to jail how much times?
So we
like cannons like that. No, but this is the point I'm trying to make. You got people out here like I'm gonna just use Broward County because that's where I live. You know what I'm saying? Like you got people out here who getting sentenced. Years on top of years, bro. You feel me? Just for an armed robbery, bro. Like I'm talking about these boys' lives are over, bro. Just for armed robbery.
But then Charlie Sheen actually does a crime, and then he says, "I'm winning," and then America runs with it, and he's all right.
Yeah, it depends on who you are, of course.
Thing, bro, like we can't just sit here and act like armed robbery and like a terrible thing. Like,
here's the thing, Wallow, with the armed robbery thing.
Yo, like I said, I'm not saying it's right, bro. But
have you ever done it before? No. What Wallow's saying? What Wallow's saying is that you're not. If you get 3 strikes for a felony, then you go for life in a bunch of states. But like somebody like T.I., he gets a 3rd strike for all the machine guns and whatnot. Okay. But then it just goes away. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? That's what he's saying.
People are saying we don't know what T.I. like told them to get
a year in probation. Like regardless, bro.
No. The thing is, but no. I feel like we have different like cases where somebody's a valuable witness and they can give you information. You're gonna make a deal because you want a bigger fish, nigga. Where did you get these guns? If you can tell us where you got these guns, we can cut off the head. That's more valuable.
So you think T.I. is a snitch?
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that, but people are like, how else does T.I. get off? How else? Got caught red-handed with machine guns.
The reason why I brought this up is because, like, all right, bro, you feel me? You got kids out here, bro. You feel me? Like, I used to be one of these kids doing bad stuff, right? Luckily, I'm not in jail.
Yeah.
You got kids out here.
That's the thing where it's like...
But, Brago, listen to what I'm about to say. You got kids in Broward County, Florida, who are 12 years old and 14 years old who are sentenced to life in prison.
Fact.
No, I that's something where I know you guys heard about this rapper Tay-K or whatever his name
is.
Yeah.
Where this bothers me sometimes when they decide to treat a child as an adult, like to try him as an adult. And like, I feel like that's kind of broken. Where it's like, is this based on like, all right, we feel like this nigga did it. We gonna try him as an adult because we want to put him away for a long time.
Well, here's the thing, though.
Like, if he actually did commit the murder, like,
but I'm saying like
it's
But I'm saying, like, you trying him as an adult, doesn't that already create a perception that
wasn't he a rapper, bro? The dude you talking about?
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, you try.
What happened with him? I don't know. What y'all talking about?
It was like he witnessed a murder or like something like that.
Apparently, he did the murder, but I don't know.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, you changing it to trying him as an adult. I feel like that kind of like it already kind of decides it, because the jury's already like, well, they're trying him as an adult.
Well, hold on,
serious.
but how do you try a kid for murder if you don't try him as an adult? You're supposed to give him a less sentence even though he did the same crime.
Wait, you don't
with
think
the same intent?
We had a hold on. We had a kid. It was like a mixed kid that got hung by like some teenagers. Got hanged by some teenagers.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I heard about the story. Yeah.
And they're saying that kid could have died.
Yeah.
That kid had to go to like emergency surgery. But they're saying they're not releasing their identities because they're saying they're children and they don't need to be scarred by the mistakes they made as children.
With that 100%.
That's bullshit. Because you look at the kids, like
that's what I'm saying.
But that's a biased situation.
Exactly.
So that's your point. I was just trying to figure out what your point was.
The white kids,
right?
They don't get put in the news.
Exactly. They were like, we got to protect them. I'm like, this kid that just got hanged, he has a scar on his neck forever now.
Yeah,
like,
that's not gonna go away tomorrow.
That's not going away. We mean you have to protect. They did it. Like, that's attempted murder. Bro. Like, you're old enough to know that putting a noose around a kid's neck.
Yeah, when it comes to
I bet you they won't pay for his protection either.
When it comes to murder, I don't think that there should be such a thing as being tried as an adult or being tried as a kid.
Exactly.
Yeah, but when it comes to something like stealing or some shit like that, I definitely could see why they would do like tried as a kid.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing with kids though. Even if kids do a crazy crime like that, because they got committed as a kid, they end up getting it's like unlawful for them to get life without a chance of parole or something like that. So I
don't think a kid deserves a second chance?
They kind of get a second chance. They don't
bro.
Let
me say this crime that happened, bro. There was these kids, bro, from Pompano. You feel me, mind? You know what I'm saying? They're from Pompano. You feel me? There was 4 of them. One's 12 years old, bro. You feel me? The other one's like, you feel me, are older. One's like 16, one 18, and 2 of them are 16. But you know, there's always one young one running with the crew.
Yeah.
They do a burglary. They think no one's in the house. Turns out the lady who lives there, she's there. You feel me? It went from burglary to home invasion. Then the youngest one's like, he's telling them, nah, bro, let's leave, and this and that, bum. Nah, and the lady even vouched and said they forced her to give him head. The youngest one. And the youngest one got life in jail.
That's crazy. Like,
that shit pissed me off, bro. Niggas be doing stupid shit, bro. Like, bro, you shouldn't be doing that shit. Like, why are you doing that shit?
Yeah.
That shit evil, bro. That shit is evil.
Yeah, bro.
I feel like
but the one who didn't do the worst thing, he was forced into it, the worst possible situation, is the one who's suffering the most.
Yeah,
that's how it be, man.
Yeah, there's sometimes the law. I mean, we know the system is broken, and I always go back to like women in child support and how like it totally favors women.
Yeah,
like it's unbelievably biased towards women. Where
like I understand like a slight bias towards women,
right,
it's just but like the way it is
but
like
how do chicks automatically get custody? It's like they
because they're women. Because they're women. That's it.
No. Not only that. You wanna know something that I have a problem with court systems.
What's up?
All right, put it like this. If a man lies in court, they're gonna get charged for perjury. If a woman fakes a whole case and lies about it, bro, they just dismiss it. They just
fucked up.
They just dismiss
it. Get a live look at Master J right now. What's that doing?
Bitches lie about rape cases and then they get off scot-free. That shit is so dumb. Like
I feel like for a woman, if she lies about a dude, as far as her being pregnant by him, or raping her, him raping her,
tests.
It should be some shit. It should be some repercussion. Bro.
Yeah, bro, like 5 years or some shit. Because that shit's bad, bro.
You gotta deter this because women out here, like they got women that's like that's their job to try to trap niggas, to try to find a way.
My friend, like he he got.
And lawyers will vouch for that shit too.
Of course.
Like, one of my friends' brothers got accused of rape, and he beat the case and everything. But the thing is like it's still like tarnished, like it's on.
Yeah, because it's like
everyone even like knows that like that was even put on him in the first place. So it's like
exactly,
bro. Yeah, like that's crazy to me how things happen. Like,
so that's what happens in Chicago.
This dude is Rob Kardashian is the simp, right? But what I know about the case and what they're saying is going to happen, they're saying that it's 50-50. They have 50-50 custody. But he's going to have the kid a bit more because China is always on the road. But Rob has to pay China $20K a month.
That's crazy. It's just so dumb, bro.
Where?
Hold up. How does that even equate to $20K a month?
Bro.
Is it just because they're celebrities? Because like at the end of the day, it's still just one.
I don't know what kid.
I'm assuming it's just because he got so much money.
Well, it does. That shouldn't matter. Like
exactly, that shouldn't matter at all.
The whole point.
They always say
$20K a month. 20.
No, but here's the thing. Like, the whole point of that thing in the first place is to pay for the mother because she's gonna be a single mother. So if you're gonna leave the kid with her, you gotta pay your own. But the thing is like she's rich herself.
Yeah,
so
she's rich herself. And the fact that she's out and it's like he's gonna have the kid more and he still has to pay her.
Yeah.
What?
Exactly. So she's being irresponsible, but she gets paid in the end.
But she gets paid. She gets paid for having more free time.
That's effed up, bro.
I was like, that's crazy. That's crazy to me. Like how this is.
What is it? What is her job? Is she like a stripper or something?
She's like she's a recording artist now.
Well, no. Besides that,
besides that,
the social life.
She's a twerk model.
She's out here hustling, man.
He was a stripper, ex-stripper.
Instagram model.
Get paid off Instagram
model. I think she got cosmetics.
So basically, what you're saying,
she probably sell pussy on the side.
So hold up, you're saying she's on the road, basically going to clubs, doing club dances or whatnot, and she's getting paid $20K in child support for doing that irresponsible job.
She's a social media and advising coordinator, all right? What she does.
Nah, that's some bullcrap.
Listen,
she ain't getting no money.
I just don't agree with how everything like happened, yo. I just don't agree with when things like that are happening. Like it's clear, like this dude is gonna have the kid more, but he still has to pay her. No, come on, man. Like,
it's messed up, man.
Bro, that's messed up, bro. That's why you got like these dudes, bro. Like they absolutely snap when.
Shit, Debo hit 250. Congratulations, bro.
Oh, appreciate that.
Congrats. But, these dudes.
Let the OG Wallow talk real quick, man.
Bro, these dudes.
Wallow always want to talk, eh?
Yeah, I like the last.
Hey, man.
Hey. But real quick, guys, before you go, last shout out to Shogun Taz. I saw your message on Twitter. I appreciate it, bro. You became a patron today. I appreciate it, man.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, he's gonna appreciate abusing your money every month.
Damn, bro.
I'm just saying, bro.
I was saying these dudes, bro, like, you feel me? That's why when they go to court, bro, and they lose these cases and they snap, bro, and they go off and kill the chick.
Yeah,
like I'd be like,
how can I afford this?
Like, yeah, that's like somebody forcing you to get a car loan.
Pretty much for 18 years,
or like a mortgage or something like that. Like,
18-year car note, 18 years.
Bro, what the fuck is somebody doing an 18-year car note?
I was about to say, but you just 20,000 a month.
Gold digger.
That's why I switched it. That's why I switched it to mortgage.
I mean, I'm saying it's like with the kids don't need $10,000 a month to survive.
And they're not even going to see it, bro. They not
$1,000. You lit.
I understand. I think what should happen is like if the kid was going to private school with like the celebrity parent or whatever, all right, have him continue paying for private school. But he doesn't need to give her $10K to support what exactly? What does the kid need to cost $10K?
Yeah, when she already.
And then that money probably not even going to the kid.
It's not like or do this: give her a card that can only work at certain places. Like the card is gonna work at the grocery store,
like EBT.
I mean, because like kind of like EBT, but you can't use that card at the club.
Bro, you know what's crazy about EBT? You can buy cigarettes and alcohol with EBT.
Hey, Brago, that's your rap mic, bro?
Huh?
It's your rap mic?
Yeah. I told you, man, I'll be rapping out here, bro.
Brago has a mixtape coming up soon.
You're sleeping on me, bro. Don't sleep on me.
Is that the booth? That's the booth right there.
That's the booth. That's the booth.
The booth is your
bro.
This is the booth, bro.
Where my feature at, though? Where my feature at?
Your feature? You got.
When you gonna drop your first single, bro?
Honestly, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the right time. I've been working with my producer.
He's waiting for Max B to get out of jail.
No, real shit. I've been working on a producer, and he said he loves the hook. I got the first verse, and right now I'm legit looking for somebody to jump on it. But then
I just said where my feet.
I just on the third verse.
That's cool because I'm gonna dish you on the fourth. So
Brago, you don't need no features, bro. You don't need no features.
Man,
I don't. That's what the producer said. He said I don't need any features.
One piece will be done. One piece will be done before that happens.
Yo, listen. When I drop my single, like, it's gonna make waves.
He almost said album. But he
almost said album. Gotta slow down. Almost said album. But when
Dustin, what you mean he don't need no? I mean, he don't need no features on there, bro. There ain't gonna be no bars if you don't got a feature.
Wait, you hear this, man?
First of all,
J. Cole. First of all, why you assume I don't have bars, Master J? Why you assume that?
Maybe an R&B nigga. Maybe an R&B nigga.
I do sing as well. You know, singing on it. We gonna be switching. We gonna be switching.
Yeah, you gotta get Steve on a hook for your R&B song.
He's trying to be the next chance.
Oh yeah.
Well, the thing is, I was gonna say this in another stream as far as revealing the album and the title and all that shit. But Steve-O is gonna be on one of the tracks.
Why you sound so serious right now, bro?
Steve-O gotta do the intro, bro.
I am serious.
He gotta do like one of them.
Hey, what you finna name the album? Life Alert 3?
No. That's good. That's good.
Why Life Alert though?
Because
that's funny.
He's gonna be old as fuck when he drops it.
No, that's good.
Life Alert 3.
Actually, I was thinking about calling it Dofi.
Dofi.
I thought that's gonna be the second one. I thought the first one gonna be Back Like We Never Lived.
No. That's the first song. That's the intro song. Listen, stop revealing my shit, bro.
This guy just ruined his whole album.
How's that gonna be?
You said it on stream before. I thought it was coming out.
Yeah, the intro is gonna be called Back Like We Never.
That doesn't make any sense, though.
That's the intro.
How are you back and you never even
exactly?
Come on, you guys may not know. Right? Another thing you guys may not know is I've actually featured on a song before. It's the song. I can't tell you guys what the song is.
What is the information?
Brago, the name of your album has to be Flamingos and Dressrosa. That's the name of your album.
You know, I like that.
That's actually a really.
And I gotta be wearing like some Versace shit.
You gotta come out in the same year. That's in New York.
No, baby.
That's one of the whack
Drake
names right
now. You know what? I feel like you guys sleeping on me like Cardi B right now, and like Cardi B got a number 2 song in the country. And
About to be number one. About to be number one.
It's about to be number 1. So you know when somebody drop a track,
bro. Can we talk about how everybody's saying that she's gonna be like the top selling female artist or something like that? Like, come on.
Well, they're saying she's gonna break the record. She's gonna break a record that Lauryn Hill currently has, and I don't want her to break the record.
I don't want her to break that either.
Wow.
I feel like with what Lauryn Hill kind of represents isn't what Cardi represents.
Exactly. That's the culture.
But Cardi B is more relatable to a lot of young girls growing up.
A lot of young thoughts.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you want to call it, but girls that made a lot of wrong decisions and made a lot of bad choices, like Cardi B has.
Have you seen her videos? She's still coming out there looking like a hoe, bro.
Hey, that shit hard, nigga.
Bro, she's still out here looking like a hoe, so it don't even matter.
Man, hey, it's a lot of people.
If you want that, no,
the classiest woman that cross her legs act like a hoe.
Yeah, but the thing is, I feel like
hold on. Let me talk to Dustin real quick.
What's up, man? How you doing, bro?
Real shit. If you want Cardi B to be your daughter's role model when she grows up, go ahead, by all means. Yeah, she could be.
I want God to be my daughter's role model.
That was the best thing I've ever.
A lot to
but shit was that? Somebody what's the name? LRG Savage says, quick question for y'all because I'm bored. Fire Fist Sabo or Fire Dragon Sabo? What's a better nickname?
Fire Dragon Sabo sounds like something out of Fairy Tail, and Fairy Tail's better than One Piece, so I gotta go with that.
I don't think you can use Fire Fist Sabo. I feel like
Fire Fist Ace.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be something with fire, but I don't think it's gonna be Fire Fist.
Fire Fist Dofi.
Fire Claw. I don't know. Dragon
Fire Claw.
Dragon Fire Sabo. I don't feel like it's gonna be
Blaze Man. Use Blaze Man.
Blaze Man.
Dragon Breath Sabo.
Wait, what is this record Cardi B gonna break, by the way, that you were talking about?
Blaze Man.
It's gonna be Dragon Breath Sabo.
I really just think it ain't been a single, a lead single for a female person without a feature in 25 years, or since Lauryn Hill did it, or some shit like that.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Wait. What is the record that she's breaking?
I don't even think it's a record. I think them niggas just construing that shit.
Oh,
I don't really know though, so that's why I ain't them.
Like most plays on a female.
I think the song is going #1.
Yeah, it's gonna be like
the first like female lead
song
artist
to sell like a couple million.
And I'm doing a celebration stream for it, bro.
That's why.
Hey, call it what you want. I'm still doing it.
Well, respect, bro. Respect.
Cardi B's gonna show up, man.
Like, she deserves to be celebrated. Young sister doing a thing, very successful.
Young suts, man.
I'm hating, fam.
I got a request, bro.
What up?
For one of the tracks, I'm gonna need some vocals on it, bro. Like
some white vocals.
Yeah, some white vocals. I wanted you to listen, let me know if you jump on a track with that.
So basically,
I got my Macklemore game.
Now he's asking you to.
But I'm only rapping about trap shit.
Nah, Fruit. He's asking you.
That's fine. I'm gonna definitely have some trap tracks. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be diverse. It's not just gonna be about one thing. You know what I'm saying?
Brago, since you anointed Kenya the other day, he's like my fruit now in my streams and shit.
Oh, Kenya?
Yeah, you anointed him on stream, so he's feeling it. Oh my. Yeah, so I updated him to secondhand fruit status.
Oh shit. Yeah. Shout out to Young Kenya.
Young Kenya, bro, what's good?
Out here making waves, yo. Making
waves. He's like, man, I got great opinions, bro. Shit, I ain't know.
Shout out to Young Kenya.
You don't have a real fruit though. You don't have a nigga that's been rocking with you.
It's Kenya. Well, no,
really?
not a white person.
Oh.
No offense, fruit.
Wait, I think he is white though. He said in the chat.
Yeah, Kenya is white. Yeah, Kenya
okay.
No, he's fruit. He's the fruit in the street. He's the voice of reason.
He's the fruit in the street.
Wait, Theory?
Theory.
Oh, Kenya. Young Kenya. Oh. The nigga that got John Wall as his upper.
Yeah, for like forever.
Kenya's white, yo, bro.
Yeah, that man sound confused, bro. His name's Kenya.
He has a picture of
John Wall.
Young Kenya. He knows what he wants.
Hey, he got a picture of John Wall. Is that boy the GOAT, man? Washington. Hey, I fucks with it.
So I got John
Wallow.
John Wallow.
So now, John Wallow.
Nah, man,
John Wall
wants to be on the verses.
John Wall is dope. He is dope.
Nah, everybody know the hype is around.
Let him work on that shot though a little bit.
Hey, you see me Celtics though with that shot.
I heard the rumors that Brago has a weak J. You want to confirm that or?
Listen, that can only be confirmed in person. All right. So anybody want to step out there, we can make it happen. Anybody want to step out?
My hands. The Anime Con, we make it happen.
Listen, Anime Con, we playing a game of 33. All right.
There will be no Anime Con. Niggas is not.
Wait. Are y'all talking about the Anime Con in Texas?
Yeah.
No, I can't wait. I can't wait to.
I'm going to that one in the summer.
Nigga, you said California for the longest. Now you just gonna say Texas, nigga?
Yeah. Texas. That's where we're going. Texas.
We made the movement.
Nah. But yeah, it's happening. I'm not sure what year it's happening, but it's happening.
Texas is
What
year?
If everybody's serious, we can do it next year.
No, the thing is, like, legit, my friends are all going to the one in.
I've been working on an Oob cosplay for a couple of years, so if anybody's serious, we can do it next year.
Hey, I'll go to Texas, bro.
Ooh.
Texas is closer to California.
It's true.
I think everybody here is on the East Coast anyway. So
Texas?
I gotta fly anyway, so.
Yo, if you get 10K likes in the stream, I'll cosplay as Zoro at the next Anime Con.
That shit ain't happening.
10K, yo. 10K.
Probably has a timeskip.
Only over
9K movie of Zoro. All that shit in his closet right now, so it's not even gonna be done.
Yeah.
No.
I want to give everybody a heads up that Fruit looks nothing like Zoro. I just want to let y'all know that.
What?
I've seen him before. He looks nothing like Zoro. I can tell you that.
I'm still waiting on that face reveal.
Where's Fruit with that message,
First chapter of Wano.
First chapter of Wano,
No, I'm gonna chill, bro. I ain't gonna give away no secrets.
Man, Froob on his
can't wait
Tourette's
till
shit
the
talking to us on a cell phone in the jailhouse.
Yeah, he's still in Utah. Like, forgot about that.
Nah, but y'all try to make this happen, yo.
I mean, I would.
Why you faking the front, Brago?
You said what?
Yo, True, have you seen
man, honestly,
No,
honestly, bro.
I'm dead ass.
Bro, when your eyes get like that, bro, I know you lying.
I'm dead ass.
Honestly, if Grim going, I ain't going, bro. He a reptile, bro. I can't be.
That's okay, bro. I'm going to the next city.
The thing is, yo. Honestly, Grim say some shit sometimes to just scare me, bro. I'm just like,
bro, he's gonna do that thing to Brago.
I don't know if you serious or not.
Yo, bro,
I'm
actually serious, bro.
Yo,
Hey, I heard y'all say something about
Texas.
Bro, we trying to go to the.
I want to go to Texas so I can see best.
Right now. We trying to go to the con in Texas, bro.
What con in Texas?
Man, the real one.
We're talking about Dallas, bro. Dallas. Make it happen.
The real one, man.
You said an anime con in Dallas?
Yeah.
Ain't nobody want to go to Dallas.
Nah, bro, it's gonna be in Dallas. It's gonna be litty.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we trying to get it together.
Man,
Because
I ain't gonna
the first thing we doing, we going to the court, we pulling up.
Hey,
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
If y'all
First
really,
thing that's gonna happen is Dustin's gonna catch his fade. That's what's
okay.
Man, just stop it, bro.
The thing is, right? The thing is, in person, I wonder if the same heated argument's gonna happen, bro.
Oh,
I wonder if niggas
bro,
gonna keep
bro,
the same
bro,
energy, bro.
I don't think
No,
it
the
is,
same
bro.
energy's coming through. I can
No,
feel it already.
it's not possible.
What was it? Did Ty say to Grim, if you were here right now, I'd smack you? Did Ty say
Smack him, yeah.
Yeah. He said it's so
remember that
calm,
shit.
though.
He's like, if you were here right now, I'd smack you, like, whatever.
He calm.
Yo, bro, I'm pretty good.
Oh my fucking
Yo,
god.
turn the fuck up! Like, after that, I don't think anybody heard what Grim said. Like, after that, Grim just went off.
Bro, the thing
Oh,
is,
that's
like,
nice
we've
trick.
learned to like kind of like ignore, not really ignore, but like not argue with a lot of the things Ty says because it's not worth it. But as soon as Ty says some shit, Grim will just jump on that shit like, "Oh, you really think that, motherfucker? You really think that?"
I think really triggers Grim.
Bruh.
Like, Grim gets super triggered by Ty.
Yeah,
Bro, ever since Grim did that stream, bro, I've been on roast mode. So I'd be mad if I had a tape like that too, bro.
This nigga Grim gets more mad than I used to get at Ty. Like that's
What were they arguing about last year that Ty was in?
You can hear Grim pounding his palm in the background, like, I'm like, yo, good. It's not that serious, man.
Yo, what were they arguing about last stream?
Last stream,
Bro, they were arguing about a whole lot of stuff. They were arguing about so much.
Yeah, they were like, Grim was just like going at like all the Ty's points as far as everything Ty was saying.
Like
he just didn't agree with anything. He just didn't agree with Ty's existence.
like Ty would say like hello and he'd be like, "No, you're wrong."
No, nigga, you just nigga, you was here before. Why you saying hello again, nigga? You just came back.
It's cool. No, you can't say hello. Like,
I don't know. Maybe
I ain't gonna lie. Real life, I don't think everybody gonna be this hype, bro. I don't think it's gonna be that jack.
I hope so.
The only person.
No. I think initially, no. Initially,
like
the first time it's gonna be weird because niggas gonna try to like. I don't know.
The only people from the get go that's gonna be hype is gonna be Dustin and it's gonna be Ty. Those are the only people.
What you mean I'm gonna be hype, nigga? You don't know me.
Man,
This is
bro,
what I'm
you
talking about
crazy.
right here.
Nigga, I'm laid back. I'm laid back, low key, cool, nigga.
Hold up, Dustin. What I meant by that is that you gonna be yourself at first. Everybody else is gonna be like chilling, like
fake. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, everybody else gonna be fake, including Brago.
Tell me how I'm
Bro, tighten up, bro.
You faking right now. You faking right now. I ain't talking about you while you
Master J's one of those kids that types fake
Bro,
rap.
bro, you know I'm from.
Wait, you said I'm faking right now? How am I faking right now, man?
Well, everything you do is fake, bro. What are you talking
that's
about?
Jay catching the first fade.
Go ahead. Explain, please explain yourself. I want to hear this.
For one, you can't grow a damn straight mustache. That's one thing.
Man.
How is that faking?
Please don't come in for sure now.
Listen.
Master J has to be the biggest clown I've ever seen in my life.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. We got an anime
Reject
con.
this nigga from the call, bro.
We got an anime con.
The thing is, Master J just wants to point out the fact that I shaved my mustache. He's been observing me, bro. Master J.
I was shocked.
He's like the most observant person I've ever met.
This is temporary Master J.
Brago, you supposed to tell him stop analyzing, cuz.
Stop analyzing.
Stop analyzing me, yo.
Yeah, stop analyzing, you know.
Nah, but
If you take the whole flight to anime con with animosity in your mind, all the way you get there, nigga, you wild.
I ain't taking no flight. I'm gonna be angry while I'm driving too.
Listen, man. All I'm saying is, if you're in Dallas, bro, you better not get caught at the red light, Master J. That's all I'm saying.
All I know is if we link up and y'all boys come with that timid ass entrance, like, hey, what's up? Like, you hoe ass niggas.
First thing,
how you want somebody to be?
How's it going?
Nah, nigga. I'm finna be. Hey, man, what's good, my nigga? Finally a real link up. Let's go.
First thing I gotta do is G-check food, bro. See if he real or not.
I ain't gonna fake my hype. I'm gonna be like, "What's good, bro? What's up?"
I'm just trying to see what he. Never mind.
I'm gonna be shy at first, but you know.
I ain't gonna fake.
I mean, I feel like everybody's gonna be chilling. I'm like, yo, what's good, nigga? I see you got on the jabos. What's good, nigga? All right.
So then there's the thing. Like, imagine like the stream before you go to Texas.
I see you rocking the pants, like your pants a little too tight. It's all good. Let's go, nigga.
What if I pull up?
Bro, I'm telling you, we're gonna have to come to the side, man. Like, yo,
what if I pull up in some Dunk Mans though?
Some jump what?
No, you don't have enough money for some fucking Jordans, man.
No, the first thing I do is I walk up and I'm like about to dap Master J, and then I'm like, oh, what's up, my nigga? Nah, what are those?
You're like, nigga, I just came from work and I came straight here. That's why I got.
Yeah,
fuck out of here.
That's
like you said, my feet.
Nah, but like, if y'all niggas are serious, we can make it happen. All right, make it happen.
Brago, how many streams you been saying that?
Nah, but this is
every stream since then. But listen, like,
I mean, I'm saving money on the side, so.
If you guys want to commit to this, we can. It doesn't have to be next year. It can be.
I'm already committed because my friends are the ones like.
You see him dodging it already, right? He said it doesn't have to be next year.
So Texas or Cali?
Listen, I don't want anybody to feel like like going to Texas. That's like that's a trip. You gotta hotel. It's a lot. It's like
it gotta be a minimum 3-day type.
My nigga, you can't save $2,000 to go to Texas. Like
$2,000 to go to Texas.
That ain't nothing.
There's no way. Cause
real talk, I'm not making that trip just to be out there for no 1 day.
Wait.
1 day, 2 day type shit, bro.
Yeah, niggas can bunk up and split a hotel.
Yeah, I was saying, so is everybody gonna be in the same hotel or?
I don't think it matters, but as long as I'm just gonna go for the red roof thing because that's cheap.
Everybody gonna be in the same, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Grim can't be in it.
Yeah,
Grim can't be in the same hotel. He can't be in the same
hotel room. Right? Like I wake up and shit. Grim like, what's up?
At all, bro. At all.
What was you dreaming about, nigga? Like, nigga, get the fuck out of here. What are you talking about?
All you see is a jar of peanut butter.
About my dreams and shit.
All you see is a jar of peanut butter on the nightstand, bro.
If niggas put their money together, everybody can have a good time.
Wait, Matt said he got rooms for like 3 of y'all. Like, 3 of us and a pull-out bed in the living room.
Hey, I can take the floor, bro. I'm good with that.
I can take the floor.
Yeah, I would be vlogging. I definitely would be vlogging the whole shit, though.
Yo, that'd be dope.
Real niggas sleep on the floor.
And then it would be cool to kind of like, some of the bigger YouTubers would be there.
He said that's why you in the top bunk.
So say Roger's there, right? Master, you gotta pull up.
Bro, if Roger's
you gotta
there,
square up.
You gotta pull up
with the bed.
Bro, you know you not gonna do nothing, bro. You don't even do nothing when he comes.
I'm not saying beat up Roger. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying beat up Roger.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying you gotta pull up and be like, "What's good, Roger? Yeah. What's good?"
Nah, Roger's pulling up on him.
Nah, this one I'm gonna do. No. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna treat him like a gentleman, like a normal person, right? We're just gonna shake hands. Hey, let's let bygones be bygones. And then he gonna say some slash shit on the side, like I ain't hear that. And as soon as everybody dips to go to the hotel, I'm gonna catch that nigga fade outside, bro. That's all I got to say.
So you want to do it when nobody's watching?
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. He waits to
are you supposed to commit a crime in front of other people?
Oh my god!
Listen, man.
Everybody at Roger on Twitter.
Are you supposed to talk about a crime on the live stream?
Hey, this ain't evidence. This can get deleted real quick.
This is evidence.
Niggas indicted off a rap crime, nigga. Niggas getting indicted off rap crime.
I'm just saying, I don't live in Texas, so you know.
Hey man, you gotta pull up. So what you saying? Not coming or what?
No. I'm saying I don't live in Texas, so
bro,
they gonna catch me.
Y'all should go to Cali.
That's right next to Mexico, bro. Man. I'm gonna be in Mexico by the time.
What are we saying? Texas or Cali? What are we saying?
Texas.
I already live in Texas, and 2 other people live in Texas, so it's like
you gotta be prepared for that heat. You gotta be prepared for that heat, bro.
I live in the heat, bro.
I live in the heat. That's like it doesn't faze me, but I'm
talking about the niggas that don't live in that heat, nigga.
Yeah.
I live in Toronto, bro. The weather changes, like females.
Like I said, I'm down, but this is something that has to be planned. It has to be.
He's trying to make it. He's trying to put the fall on us, so if it don't go through, it's not him.
Hey, when it comes to planning,
I am down. I gotta plan it. I gotta plan it. Because
it's down and around, bro.
My schedule, I have a tight schedule.
So what's the date for Anime Con next year? What's the date?
It's June. Is it 4th to 8th?
Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Like
so we got
a week trip.
Niggas got to book
the beginning of June.
Niggas got to book hotel. Nigga, you can come there days before the Anime Con and stay there for the week before to the weekend.
It's probably gonna be more expensive though.
Nah, not the week before. It's probably
the week earlier.
As long as you don't mind the secondhand smoke, you can stay with Matt B.
You wrong, bro.
Hey, I'm straight edge, bro. I can't.
Jay, why you this guy?
But no,
every time Jay everything you say, Jay, there's some slight way.
You always trying to roast somebody.
We can make it happen. We can try to get a booth. You know what I'm saying? The chapter come out. We all live react to it.
No interruptions. Brago. We got to get a panel, son. And matter of fact, I can get a press pack. Oh snap!
You can?
About to go in. Yeah, I can get a press pack.
Nigga, don't promise you can't.
We should react from Fuddruckers, son.
Fuddruckers, nigga.
Fuddruckers, son.
What?
I ain't never been to Fuddruckers.
I never had Fuddruckers.
I forgot I was Fuddruckers.
Fuddruckers is where it's at, man. They get you with the root beer float. Burgers about as big as my head, man.
What about Chick-fil-A?
Throw down the Fuddruckers.
But if you come to Texas, you gotta eat Whataburger because everybody.
That might be perfect.
Fuddruckers is so long, bro.
Why'd you say Chick-fil-A like that was a specialty place? Like Fuddruckers, you can only get in like Florida and like all that. So I mean,
no, but Chick-fil-A is just better.
That's debatable.
But you can get there. You can get that anywhere. Why would I go?
So it's
Chick-fil-A for a special. Come
you can't get it on Sundays.
You only saying that because you never had.
You know what?
Nah, bro. If y'all come to Texas, bro, Whataburger is the spot.
No,
Whataburger.
You can't go to Whataburger for the
Wait,
first time.
who just said Whataburger is trash? Who said
it's not trash? Come on,
who said that?
Whataburger and Steak and Shake are both fried.
Kick him.
I ain't gonna lie. What's the other one? What you call it? Crystals, or y'all call it
I ain't never been to Crystals, but Whataburger
or Crystals or White Castle, whatever. That one.
White Castle.
Yeah,
I'm addicted to Whataburger.
I used to like that as a kid. Now that place is fraudulent too, bro. That junk fraudulent.
What about I don't know if everybody's eating here. Burger King.
Of course.
Yeah. Burger King's everywhere.
You acting like that's some gourmet shit, bro.
I'm not really though.
He's smiling.
If y'all come down here, we gotta go to Papado. If y'all come down here, we gotta go to Papado.
That nigga Grim doing a live review now. He doing a real thing now.
A live review. I'm gonna flag that shit.
We should go and be like fake.
This shit. I'm flag this
He probably don't want a fake reaction to 880.
Yeah, I'm not gonna flag the stream.
Oh my god, why did Grim do that to himself?
Nigga got mad views. Why wouldn't he?
That boy Steve-O, you passed me in views, my nigga. Good shit out here early.
Really?
Yeah.
He got it before me. He got it before an hour before me.
Bro, can someone
sang at the end, Dustin? Can't compete with
that.
Bro, can someone link Grim's
maybe I
channel
should
in
do
the
that.
fucking chat, bro? I've been trying to find this shit for like 2 weeks now.
Grim's
You trying to find my channel?
Bro, it's not like it's the One Piece or some shit, bro. It's not that hard to find.
Just type in Steve-O Game Boy. That's all you gotta do.
Steve-O Game Boy.
No, he's talking about Grim's channel.
Oh,
Grim.
What is Grim's channel name?
It's Grim Reaper.
Grim Reaper.
But it's spelled with 2 M's.
2 M's.
2 M's, bro.
Yeah, shout out to Notification Squad.
Bro, Master J never be coming through my streams, bro. What's up with that?
Bro, I always be in the streams. I just don't never say
nothing. You never comment and shit. Like I feel slighted, bro. Now,
like I said, Team Dustin from afar, bro. I can't let people know.
I go through a bunch of streams and watch a bunch of videos. Sometimes I just, I don't comment, but I like it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I drop a like. I just don't be, having the time. Sometimes I'm like, I don't got nothing to say. Like I don't just want,
It'll be like a one-worded statement.
Like lit.
Yeah, like you did that to one of my videos already. Like
like hey, hey,
I did like
huh?
No, I did it like in a Rouge unboxing once, and this guy just wrote lit.
Yeah. Him and Ferry do that shit a lot. Yeah.
No, the worst is like one time I got Mac. He likes one of the live reactions. He goes lasagna.
Yeah.
Just like stop.
You gotta have.
I almost feel like driving this thing. This looks kind of wet.
Yeah.
All right.
What?
What rating is a lasagna? Is that like 11 out of 10 or like?
That's like pretty much like on the same level. It's like 3 sweet.
I mean, it's better than spaghetti.
Lasagna.
Okay. It's better than spaghetti. So I mean,
you joined Yanko Discord, Brago?
I haven't.
Oh, what did One Vision say?
In the stream that time.
I think lasagna's quality, bro.
Oh, that's exactly. Have it like mushrooms, man. It's so good.
Lasagna not fucking with pasta though.
I had to fucking
lasagna over pasta.
Bored as fuck of pasta, bro.
Yeah,
I've come to I hate pasta now.
Ain't nobody giving no crap about no Alfredo, bro. Come on, Alfredo trash.
Bro, I'm
spaghetti. I can't eat anymore,
bro. All my nan ever cooks me is pasta, bro. Fuck that shit.
Spaghetti. Hey, Travis Scott then got Kylie Jenner pregnant.
What? Like,
hey, good man.
Like for real, I heard it was a rumor. Like, is that legit?
It probably is, but right now it's facts.
The chat is the big. You gotta go into Grimm's review and say, "Yo, stop reviewing, stop doing fake live reactions." You gotta go right now and say, "Yo, this shit fake. Stop."
All right, you comment first, Brago. I'll comment after you.
All right, bet. I'm about to go.
I'll comment now.
In the chat, yo. Go to Grimm's shit. Yo, this shit fake. This shit fake, yo. We ain't doing this. I love it.
I exploded.
Just everyone spam fake in the chat.
Spam fake in the chat.
He was in the VC, and I just came in. I just like, yo, Grib, what the fuck is this? I pulled up on him. I told him.
I ain't even dealing with his streams no more, bro.
That's what he's saying.
Hey, as soon as I went in there, it said creditless in the chat.
Wait, does he look at the chat? I don't think this nigga looks at the chat.
He don't look at the chat, bro. He don't look at the chat at all, bro.
Not to the end, bro. Not till the end.
Wait, someone sent me a message on Twitter. His audio is off or some shit, so you can look at it.
He got me modded.
Heard this was fake, B.
How you ain't been know that, Steve?
Because like legit, everybody's in the chat right now spamming fake, and I don't think he said nothing about it.
No.
Yo.
It's not. He's gonna get like 25 people watching.
We've got his whole soliloquy going on right now. He's going in. He's just spitting it out. Like he's going in. He has no idea that niggas is spamming his chat right now.
I'm gonna put suck on.
I can't even hear it because the Google Hangouts drowns out.
Yeah, his voice is really low on this. I have it all the way up. I got
the whole chat saying fake.
That's when he does his reactions. He has a fucking loud ass music.
Does he do it on his phone? So I'm sending like a.
Who streams on their phone? That's so weird.
Somebody
Why is Matt roasting? This nigga gotta eat chocolate with them gloves on.
Gotta eat chocolate.
Bro, I can't even deal with Grim stream after that, bro. I ain't even. I can't.
Niggas say why Grim like Tech Nine Shadow.
Hey, but y'all boys see the hairline I'm talking about, bro? How you 22 and you look like you're 80?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't know he was 22 when I saw him for the first time. I was like, yo, he Brago age? Like, come on.
Wow.
Niggas say Brago.
Huh?
Niggas just looking like.
What you say? That's.
They say you're 19, bro.
That's a lie.
19.
Yeah,
that's
because he go to the salon and get exfoliated and all that. Bro. All that gay
There's nothing wrong with that. Okay,
man, that ain't gay. That's just a nigga that take care of himself, man.
So there's nothing wrong with getting your nails and your feet done.
No.
I disagree.
You gotta say it wrong. You gotta say it right. He got his nail and his feet did.
Manny and Petty. Getting a Manny and Petty as a man.
If you do it on a regular basis, you got something wrong with you. But if it's like
exactly
once
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You got to get that crust off your feet sometimes.
I go like maybe every quarter. You know,
more your shadows.
Yeah, bro. You got to get the crust off your feet. You can't be walking around looking like you're walking on chalk.
Look at this nigga grim face, like he's so serious about what he's talking about.
That's what I'm saying, like nigga, like we're trying to
even read the chat at all.
Exactly.
Like how long you gonna talk about this?
Nigga, we basically having a live stream watching Grim's live stream.
Right, pretty much.
I'm not watching it, bro. I'm not even giving him a view for that chapter. Nah, I ain't doing it.
He said I'm not even giving him a view.
I forgot to rate the video too. I gotta give this like.
Why did he just park this in front of me?
You doing that slap hand shit Brago was talking about.
Yeah,
yeah.
Slap hand.
Oh yeah. He's like on camera.
Bro.
Yeah, that's how
bro. Hey, bro, if y'all ever listen to his streams, like you ever
he's not even doing it like that.
Dog, y'all ever seen when he go to rubbing his hands together, bro?
Yeah.
Bro, I told him, bro, stop rubbing them. That shit sound like you rubbing two.
Lights on now. It's out before he starts.
Bro, I told him straight up, bro. It sound like he rubbing two fossils together, bro.
Two fossils? Yo, that's hella disrespectful.
Yeah.
Somebody tell Grim stop.
The dining light. You got that on every fucking light. Goddamn.
Like the talent. Like Grim can just talk to himself for this long.
Yeah, you really can.
Yo, one time we was in the VC, bro. I think Farouk was there that day, bro. You feel me?
In the VC.
Yo, like I literally said something. Yeah, voice chat, nigga.
I know what that means, bro. I ain't ripping on you.
Why don't you finish, bro? Don't let Messenger interrupt you.
Don't let him do it.
Yeah, so
let him
you feel me,
derail you,
like,
bro. Don't let him derail you.
so yeah, you feel me? We in the VC, bro. I said a point, bro, and then Grim turns around and says the shit in 100 words, and I said it in 2. I was like, bro. I was like, bro, what is we playing right now? Matchmaking essay? Like, did the teacher give you an assignment and said you have to write an assignment?
So close to the camera.
The worst is when Dustin. Oh man, the worst. Remember Dustin when he told me to give the long version, and this guy would literally give you a whole long version of Kingdom just about this thing. So, bro, just tell us what the fuck character you remember everyone, Wolfie knows. We're like, okay, what rating we give this character? We give like a goddamn 1-word sentence, and then this guy goes, okay, Grant, long version.
Yeah.
And this guy gives us like a whole essay.
Like 5 minutes.
He said, break it down.
We literally give 2 syllables, bro. We give one number, 2 syllables, and he's on an essay, bro. Like,
he said,
you'd cut back an hour of time, bro.
That nigga's exaggerating, bro.
No, bro. Let me show you. I'm
gonna 53, bro. Y'all gotta fucking chill. Like, I'm gonna
show y'all.
Roasted it for like the past.
I'm gonna show y'all what's gonna be going.
Hairline.
Like, come on, yo, bro. He don't even get a haircut, bro. He just get a shave.
Is that V-neck a little too tight, or am I tripping?
That's Grim style, man.
Grim just needs to wear fitted, bro. That's how
Grim style, man.
He just needs to fit it.
Bro.
If Brago doesn't look like
the lights went out.
He's got the
The lights went out.
The lights went out. This nigga said the lights went out. Like,
yeah, well, like one light
this
went
is a
out.
live review of Grim's live review.
Yeah, I told him he shouldn't have been taking steroids in middle school.
I can't even hear Grim. My shit's turned all the way up.
But he got LeBron hairline fuck wrong with his ass.
He got 30
What's going on, yo? He said some funny as shit.
Why Matt said, look at them damn headphones. Like, why you doing that, bro?
It's an all-time high right here, man. He making them games.
Yeah, 30. Come on.
Wait, are those the headphones you donated to him or what?
Yeah, we had to get his mic up, bro. We had to get his mic up. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, hey, but G shit, this is how Grim will explain something. You'll be like, hey, man, did you know the sky is blue outside? The sky is blue because the sun is blocking it, and blah 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 blah.
But they got to factor in the universe. When the universe is created, then you
got to factor in the universe.
And somehow Fujitora will get.
And that's not the only thing. Fujitora can factor universes. And then when the universes come back, then that's how you go back.
Nigga doing
that's not the only thing we have to do.
He talking for this nigga.
Oh, hey, that joke be killing me, bro.
Oh my god. I be like, honestly, sometimes I just be zoning out. Wait till somebody. Like, goddamn, Grim, you done, bro? Wait, Grim is still going.
He's still talking. Does he not read the chat at all?
He doesn't read the chat at all.
Jeez.
Yeah, he never does, bro.
15 minutes this man's been going in.
I might say, Grim, I can't hear you, bro.
Yo,
speak up, bro.
He doesn't. No, I'm telling you, he does not read the chat, bro, at all, dog.
That's gonna stunt your growth.
So he can legit get roasted for like a good 30 minutes. And he
but one time, you know what happened? His audio was legitimately not working.
Oh,
and
wow.
Grim did the whole review. I'm like, nigga.
That's why I don't buy it.
It happened to me a few times, man.
That's why you gotta read the chat, bro.
You gotta read the chat. You gotta read the chat. You guys see the
That's why they put
look at the chat if I'm doing a lot of
reaction, bro. Like,
nah, they put the after the reaction, bro. You feel me?
Bro, I had to leave the fucking call to see what Grim was saying because I wanted to actually hear him. So shit's so low. And bro, you can hear there's like a One Piece OST going on in the background in this.
Yeah, he always does that. He's never flagged yet.
He's gonna get flagged on all of his streams soon. Like,
bro, you can like barely fucking hear.
And then he's gonna call up YouTube headquarters, like, yo, tighten the fuck up. I have rights.
I'm gonna do that thing to y'all.
I'm gonna do that thing.
Wow. He need to find a barber that could do that thing to his head.
See, this is why niggas can't be intelligent, man. Niggas can't be intelligent.
Marlon got so much hate, bro.
He's got so much hate.
Shit, damn.
Grim, if Grim comes back and watching, you're gonna be like, yo, these niggas was going in on me when I'm doing my live.
Hey, Grim, I wasn't, bro. I was out here repping for you, man. You good? Oh, you still at home?
Look.
That live reaction ruined it for me. He's off the good brother list.
Yeah, dog. I told him I'm gonna torch him.
Over under 20 minutes
from here on out.
Over under 20 minutes for Grim's live review.
I'm gonna say over. I'm gonna say over.
He's at 18 minutes right now.
Over. He's going over. Yeah.
I'm gonna say under.
Over. He's going over.
He's going over.
It's
going over.
He always end at a random spot.
If he's still reading.
Is he gonna look at the chat before he ends it?
Yeah, he usually does. He scrolls through real quick.
He's gonna imagine losing 30 people.
Hey, go back.
Yo, he just ended it, bro. Yo, hey, say if we was betting, I would have got a whole lot of money off of that.
He did it right. I told you he didn't.
This nigga just ended it like what? This nigga didn't even look at it. Anybody say good review? Nigga like ask a question, nothing. This nigga just ended it like.
So it's just comment on his video. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Minutes and then he just stops.
Yeah, he just stops it.
I ain't gonna lie, this shit was fun as hell, bro.
Wait, who else streaming?
Who else streaming? Look, you gotta continue. Who else
streaming?
Nah, it's just him. I'm gonna flame his ass for eternity.
Oh, snap! We still live, bro. That was funny, bro.
Yeah.
Wait, Tyrone Magnus is streaming. Wait, yeah,
I don't watch that.
Bro, I'm gonna flame his ass for eternity, bro. I'm not playing.
Not 29, with over 1 million subscribers.
Wait, Wallo, you talking about Grim?
But he has 29 people watching.
Whoa, the fuck? That makes no sense.
Bro, who's about to get flamed next, bro? Because Grim just got all of it.
Not enough though. But like,
yeah, nobody else.
Bro, but for real though, I didn't know Grim's hairline was that bad, bro. Like that's like bro, hey, for real though, that's like on par with Stephen A. Smith. Like for real. Like, bro, he's halfway to a granddad haircut, bro.
Man, his hairline look like it got lost.
So disrespectful, bro.
Dog, his hairline look like it got lost in the catacombs.
Let me say some savage shit.
Catacombs.
Like, bro, that dude, like, bruh.
That shit look like the gate to hell itself, nigga.
You gotta gate to hell, yeah.
Bro, I always find it fucking hilarious because whenever I see like black people roasting each other, it's always the hairline, bro. They always go to the hairline first.
It's true.
This is true.
But dog, he has the audacity to come on camera without a beanie on or something like, bro.
He gotta put a hat on or something, bro. Because that is crazy. That's wild.
First of all, I commend him for being very confident.
like, look at Brago. I've never seen Brago without a hat. And I think there's good reason for that.
He didn't come on stream without a hat.
We have our moments where we come on stream without the hat.
4 or 5 times.
Like, look.
This
the dude Steve-O come on here with the fresh, like I know he pick his hair before every stream, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? His shit,
like, give me a heads up, Brago. I need to.
Yeah.
I need to talk, Brago. Like, I got you.
That boy go get a little water and throw that bit in there. He's like, so I'm pull my damn scalp out.
No, do all that.
And then somebody comes in and says, Steve, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, I gotta let these niggas know.
Let them know.
Let them know who I be.
Steve-O, you gonna dread it or what you gonna do with it? You just gonna let it grow?
Nah, I'm gonna keep this until I'm 80.
This ain't about the hairline, it's about the attitude.
I'm gonna get that Will Smith cut.
I already thought about it.
I'm actually curious.
He said it ain't about the hairline, it's about the what?
About the attitude.
What'd you say, Fruit?
Do you even know that you have a comb in your hair, or is it just stuck like that and you just don't even know?
Talking about the comb?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. That's sort of my thing.
I feel you, man. I feel you. How long did it take you to grow your high top fade?
Didn't really take me long. I guess it took like a few months.
Okay. How often do you wash your hair?
This nigga Brago stupid.
It's not a constant, a consistent schedule. I might go every day. I might go every other day.
Yeah,
I might go 3 days in between.
Okay.
Steve's giving out a live review right now.
Wait, so for instance,
come on.
You got to get ready for school, right?
Okay.
Your school starts at 9 o'clock. You wake up at 8:45.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm gonna get up, try to brush my teeth.
Trying to.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. If I gotta get there at 9, I might have to sacrifice something.
So, are you doing your hair? Or
yeah, I got to get that grease on my scalp, bro.
How long is that gonna take?
It don't take long at all. Like 30 seconds at the most.
Are we taking a shower?
If I took one last night, then nah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's all I had.
What about Timmy Chance?
Damn, bro. Like, Timmy Chance is irrelevant, but now that you brought it up, like Timmy Chance is good than a
Wait, what's that?
If I'm trying to get to school, but Timmy Chance on the way, I might have to stop at Timmy Chance.
Hey, Timmy Chance or Frenchies though?
Timmy Chance. Timmy Chance.
Timmy Chance fries or Frenchy fries?
Bro, when you said Timmy Chance,
I'm like, yo, this is show?
Yeah, I thought it was like some like fucking 60s R&B
singer. But yeah, Dustin, the fries from Frenchies, yeah.
Said take this shit to school. I look good. I gotta look good for the bitches.
You ever had chicken plus, Dustin?
Huh?
What y'all talking about? What y'all talking about?
Nah.
Wake up at 8:45.
I'm real picky. I'm real picky. I eat like one. I eat the King Special from Frenchies all the time. Like
I just be getting the wings. I get the shrimp fried rice maybe, and of course I get the fries. And like, I like them little biscuits they got. Like they cook them they cook them weird. But I like the way they taste for some reason. I don't know why.
You like Frenchies?
Yeah, no, I'm talking about Timmy Chance.
Oh, Timmy Chance? Yeah. Timmy Chance got some good biscuits, bro.
Timmy Chance?
Frenchies got some good biscuits too, though, bro.
Timmy Chance.
I can't even remember what that biscuit tastes like.
Hershey's got some
I remember them fries, though.
Is Cardi B really pregnant?
Oh, shit. Is she?
Just offset.
Just offset.
Okay. So what restaurant is that? I'm not sure what Timmy.
She got some explaining.
I don't know. I'm not sure what Timmy.
I've never heard of this place.
It sounds like a Chinese restaurant.
I think it's just only in Texas. I don't think it's nowhere else.
You went to Burger Park before?
For me?
Yeah.
They talking about straight. It's straight got to be some Houston, Texas food chains and shit like that. I ain't never heard of this shit.
It must be like Houston and Austin.
Why they calling Steve a default 2K?
I never heard that word.
Hey, default 2K player, bro.
Timmy Chance.
Hey, nah, but if you link up, bro,
yeah, like when we come out there for the con, we definitely you're gonna go to Timmy Chang for sure.
Wallo, I'm gonna act like a bitch when I'm around you, bro. Just letting you know.
Nani?
Wait, did she act like
Nanato?
Nani?
Nanato. I hope you still think of me as your friend, bro. I'm gonna be a straight bro.
That's sweet.
How long we been streaming?
I'm not sure.
I like how he just not saying shit.
I said, why would that be the case, bro?
No, I'm just fucking around.
Yo, Grim said check your Twitter, Steve.
Wait, did Wallow say you beat his case? Well, congratulations.
Hey, bro, come on, bro.
It's the stupidest nigga.
I'm sorry.
Shout out to
that was a low blow.
Shout out to I don't even know on Twitter at M Cool.
Hey, what you know about that fruit?
He showed a category Gear 4 picture.
I seen that.
Wait, you can't just be posting spoilers and shit on Twitter.
That's not spoilers, nigga.
Yeah, only Grim can do that shit.
Grim got access to that. Stop this.
Wait, what is this, Brago?
Category and Gear 4. I'm gonna retweet it. I did.
Yeah, retweet it so I can see this shit.
My bad, bro. Hold up.
Man, from now on, I'm gonna just call Grim Puerto Rican, bitch.
Yeah.
I thought he was Puerto Rican. Is he not?
Yeah,
he ain't Puerto Rican.
Oh, I was gonna say this guy tanked the whole hurricane, bro.
Grim Dominican. Dominican.
Hey, Brago, you gotta settle this discussion for us, bro. Brago, you gotta settle this debate for us, bro. We was arguing about this shit in the stream. I don't know if it was my stream or somebody's stream. Nah, not that shit, OV. Or maybe it was that shit. Yeah.
That was
What's tanking, bro? What is the definition of tanking?
Oh, that's a scary debate to jump in.
Hey, you know what that remind me of? That remind me of the
blitzing one, innit? Exactly.
Yeah.
I was caught up in both of. I was caught in both of them.
Okay.
You know the best example of a tanking somebody's attack. What I say, whenever Ichigo transformed for the first time, y'all remember that?
Yeah.
Or not the first time, but when he transformed when he was fighting Okiura.
Yeah.
And then remember when Okiura did that? He did that lightning staff and he threw it and it was like huge. And then he came and then he did it again and then Ichigo grabbed it. Just all in his face.
That tanking? I feel like tanking is actually taking the hit.
To take it. Actually take a hit and then you like withstand it.
You withstand it.
That's tanking.
All right.
Okay, so taking it as kind of a full attack. You know, like.
No, I think there's two types of tanking though. I think
if there is visible damage, is that still tanking?
Yes.
No. Yes. There has to be physical damage for it to be tanking.
Kainu's thing. Did he tank? Did he tank?
No.
Yes, he did. Look how much damage he tanked.
All right, Brago.
So much.
Whitebeard tanked everything.
Brago,
The only time he fell to his knees is when he had a heart attack.
Let me say something.
Wait, are you guys denying
Dustin OV who initially? It was me, Dustin OV who initially was a part of that cancer. You feel me? But this is the thing that me and OV was on the side that's saying,
which is rare, by the way.
Damage. Taking damage. Once you take damage, like, all right, I'm gonna use the same example which was used in the stream.
Don't use my example. Don't use my example.
Jack got hit by Zonisha.
Tank.
Right?
Yeah.
It's not a tank.
But after that we see him okay underwater calling for help.
Okay, nigga. He was just couldn't move. He might have had bones broken.
He couldn't move because he was double
apart from the water, he was okay.
But we don't know that because he was in the water. He couldn't move.
He didn't have any injuries. The nigga was just in the water.
How do we know? We don't know if his bones was broken or what.
He would have had some sort of injuries visible, bro. He took a hit from a trunk.
This is my Waller. You still gonna finish it?
Nah. I was saying, but that's what we were saying. He tanked that. You feel me? Okay. That's a tanking, bro. You feel me? Because he took damage. His eyes rolled back white. He was bleeding out the mouth, but he was still okay. He tanked that.
This is my example of tanking. Kale in Dragon Ball Super. When all them blasts was coming at her and she was just walking through that shit, that's tanking, bro.
That's tanking.
Wait, hold on. Melosa said the exact thing that I said in the argument yesterday. Melosa just said the exact same thing that I said in the argument yesterday. In MMO terms, the tanking role means taking the damage for the team. Whether you fall or not, it doesn't matter.
Oh my god, bro, this is
I feel like that's the literal
bro. If you fall. If you fall, then it's not tanking.
What's the anime definition? We're talking about the anime definition.
It's the same shit. It's the same shit. No. Listen,
I feel like
it's like saying Sanji tank the attack on Doflamingo.
No. That's the definition of tanking. Wait, hold on. That's the definition of tanking, right? But as far as like we may use tanking in the wrong way, but as far as we know, as far as tanking, it means like withstanding a hit. Like somebody hits you and it doesn't phase you.
Okay, I wouldn't even say not being phased. If you keep going, that's tanking.
Yeah, just keep going.
Yeah, people say you're telling me Whitebeard shit isn't tanking, but it is.
That's definitely tanking.
His HP tanking.
Okay, hold on. Who's arguing that Whitebeard isn't tanking? Because this dude died standing up. Tell me.
He died as a
tank. Yo, let me tell you why Whitebeard taking those attacks isn't tanking, because they had an effect on him. Tanking an attack is you take the attack and you're still able to like it's unaffected. Please
let me speak, bro. This conversation is so frustrating to listen to because it's like there's like two people arguing on each side and they're both right and wrong at the same time. Tanking is both things at the same time. It's when one like Doflamingo, when he tanked the Gamma Knife and he was good after, even though he took a high amount of damage, that's a tank.
That's not a tank,
like,
fruit.
When Kaido falls off,
I like how three niggas like that's not a tank.
When you get hit by a Gamma Knife, right? You're supposed to go down and die to the radiation.
When Kaido falls off,
not do that.
That's also a tank.
He was
Kaido falls off Sky Island, that's also a tank.
He didn't heal himself. Kaido falls off Sky Island, that's being immune. That's being completely immune. You're not tanking it.
He had a headache.
That was something.
He had a headache. Nigga, that's tank. He tanked that, nigga.
Wait, so Dofi didn't tank it and Kaido did?
No. Doflamingo did not initially tank the Gamma Knife. The nigga fell to his knees and he coughed up blood. That's not a tank.
Exactly.
Yes, it is. Wait, it is a tank. He didn't die. He was supposed to kill him.
That's a mistake, bro. Because he got up and kept fighting. Like
he was supposed to kill him.
Exactly. He got up and kept fighting. He got up and kept fighting.
He was still overwhelming Luffy until he used Gear 4.
If you don't die, that's a tank. If you don't die, that's a tank.
Wait.
How can Kaido tank?
I wouldn't take it that far, bro. Because like I said, Sanji didn't die from Doflamingo's attack, but we can't say tank.
If you fall, that's not a tank.
If you fall and you're not hurt, nigga, Kaido wasn't hurt.
No, wait, didn't he say
he fall either?
Nigga,
I mean, he literally did fall, but he didn't fall.
It depends on how hurt you are then.
Tanking is taking a big attack that's really high damage with minimum, but you receive minimal damage from it.
Thank you. That's what I would. That's a tank right there. That's the best definition that we've heard.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing,
definition.
Everyone receives the same. Like, think of it like you got a HP bar, right? Everyone will receive the same damage, but people have a bigger HP bar than others, so it doesn't seem like it.
Handle it. If he can handle it and bounce back. If this attack doesn't complete its original purpose, then you tanked it.
That's what I'm saying. Like the primary objective is like one kill kind of thing. You don't hit one shot, one kill. Like that's a tank.
Gonna take Dofi out.
Dofi
tanked the Gamma Knife.
This tank was supposed to kill you, but
that's what I'm telling you. Zonisha wiping out a whole battle like battalion, bro. Like how much? I don't even know. It's probably like 3-4 ships. 3-4 ships, bro. Just slapped them clean off the earth, bro. Destroyed them in one hit. Everybody dead. Eyes in the back of their head, and then the next time you see, he's perfectly fine. Hey man, somebody come get me, bro. I can't move, bro. I'm underwater. Chilling, bro.
Wait a second. Dofi, look. Somebody just said this in the chat, bro. Dofi literally had to heal himself, or he was gonna die. That's not himself.
He didn't heal himself. He just like gave himself first aid.
Yeah, there was a healing. He didn't heal himself. So
without that, though, he would have
died. So without this devil fruit, he would have died.
Yeah.
No, wait a second.
That's the same with Luffy in every situation.
Exactly.
Look, Brago, he did heal himself because
he didn't heal himself. He repaired his
Matt B, he healed himself because it's his ability. It's his ability to stitch his organs back together, bro. So he healed himself because he can do that.
I guess we need another discussion.
Just like he could use the Gamma Knife. That's what he can do.
Okay, but the thing is
he tanked it.
What
is healing? The definition of tank?
Just repair the damage. Like the pain is still there.
It's not fixed. He just stopped it from killing him.
If we only use Dustin and Matt's definition of tank, then we could say that Marco is a better tank than Whitebeard, which is just crazy.
No, how? What?
I don't think it's crazy at all because his devil fruit is designed to tank damage.
I think the problem is that there's more than one meaning for tank, and y'all are just saying it only means one thing.
Well, I mean, that's the definition that we gave, right?
No.
Being able to be unfazed.
Like
he would be unfazed by healing damage.
All the punches Luffy doing the category, he's taking them.
We're not saying that type of shit like Big Mom getting struck by a big bolt of lightning, eyes going white. That's tanking.
This is just like.
At the same time, you cannot tell me that Jack taking massive damage like that is not tanking.
It was not tanking, bro, because he fell back.
Just like this
bro, you're tripping, bro.
I think
his eyes went
as far
white, just like Big Mom when she got struck.
I think as far as anime, how we look at it, it's like if somebody use a major attack.
Yeah,
it's like a bunch of smoke. It's like a bunch of smoke, right? And then all of a sudden, the dude just brushes off his cheek.
You know what Big Mom did to Luffy with Gear 4? That's a tank right there. That's the best example of when he Gear 4. Bro, but she blocked it.
No, but she blocked it.
Yeah, she blocked it. She didn't take the hit like to her chest or her face.
She took the hit. Bro, she took the hit. She blocked. Look, she blocked.
That was no damage.
But the thing is, Matt, she threw a punch of equal or more force to his punch. So the punches canceled out.
That's how I look at it.
Bro, all right, tanking in Dragon Ball Z when them niggas shoot a bunch of key blasts and there's a bunch of smoke and then that shit clear and the nigga just sitting there like nothing happened. That's tanking.
Yeah,
tanking.
That's Dragon Ball Z.
Blocking an attack is a form of tanking.
If taking damage is tanking, then you have to take damage to tank. Big Mom didn't take no
blocking
damage.
the same as tanking damage, bro.
Yeah,
from the recent arc, Big Mom taking Zeus's attack. That's tanking. Big Mom tanked the shit out of that.
Big Mom is a tank. Yeah.
Yeah, but I also don't see how you can just sit back and say Whitebeard getting like fucking shot 1,000 times and like cannons into him isn't tanking.
He's durable, nigga.
He tanks everything.
Durable. He's
Bro,
durable.
no, that's
had an effect on his
durability.
body,
That's
though.
durability. That's not tanking. You, like that. That's
not durability if
Yeah.
you took damage. That's an endurance feat.
No,
Well, I mean, the thing is, like, I understand, but at the same time, like, if you look at like video games, right, and like the definition of tanking, it's both like what you have. It's durability and
yeah, because Fruit. I'm thinking about like Fruit and Ovi, because Fruit and Ovi are thinking about video games and anime are like
all the same shit though.
So it's like very similar.
Yo,
you never took a word down. You know what's funny?
The definition comes.
Yeah, the definition comes from video games.
Wait. Let me ask you guys this. How do you guys define like endurance? Because real quick, for endurance, I view it as like if you endure something,
how long you can last.
That means like one something else, then it's knocking you. Wow, you just endured it. It's like you were like literally like had 1 HP left. When I look at somebody enduring, that's how I look at it. How do you guys look at enduring something?
I think it has to be like
how long
If
we have like
multiple attacks, you're
like
enduring.
Zoro when he took Luffy's pain, that's endurance.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Like how many slaps you can take to the face before you scream like a bitch?
Yeah.
Well,
like it's a constant thing. It's not just like one thing.
Yeah.
Wait. How is Zoro taking Luffy's pain endurance?
That's endurance because he was able to keep. Wouldn't
that fall in the realm of durability because he had already been in a battle? Like
no, because the way I see durability is when you like if you can take an attack without it doing damage or doing minimal damage, that's a durability feat to me. Like say I'm trying to think of something like when Doflamingo tried to hit Luffy with the athlete thread and it didn't do any damage to Luffy.
No,
that's durable.
These shits all usually fall under the same category, bro.
I don't want to switch what I was saying about Dofi. I don't think Dofi tanked it. He endured it.
Yeah, exactly.
He endured it.
Yeah. Look, bro, you can take words and have different meanings. Like when we say chilling or when we say we chill, that shit don't mean the same as the original word.
But that's what that's what we're saying. No, that's what we're saying. Y'all cannot tell us that we cannot say that Jack tanked that he tanked that shit, bro.
You can say what you want to say.
Jack tanked Zunisha.
But you're still wrong.
Yes.
I don't know if it's tanking because he was done.
Bro, he was done, and then the next time you see him, he was okay. Perfect.
No, but the thing is, what I mean by that is, right? It's like he tanked a hit as far as like he took the hit, but it's like he wasn't fighting after he was done.
No, but the point here is if he took that hit while he was on land,
if he was on land, he wouldn't be done. Okay, I understand that then. I'm sorry because it's tanking. It's like if you tank something, I feel like you have to bounce back. But Jack, he didn't bounce back. But I understand where it's like he fell.
But he could have. So that's what we're saying. He could have bounced back like nothing happened. If he was on land, bro.
If he was on land, yeah,
he would have been fine.
Okay. If he was on land, he would have tanked it. But I don't think in that situation because of what happened. I don't know if that classifies as a tank.
Wait, so are we all under the agreement now that Whitebeard tanked everything that happened?
No, we're not. We're not.
Why?
I don't think that you did.
He endured it.
I just don't understand why it can't be both. Like it's definitely if I was to come up with a definition of tanking, it would be like a combination of HP and durability.
Exactly. Yeah, I think tanking
it falls under the same category.
Tanking has to be minimal damage. No, that's what I think. It has to be minimal damage. Where it's like
you missed my explanation before. Think of it as a health bar, right? You've got 1,000, I've got 2,000, right? Someone punches us, right? And it deals 1,000 damage. You're out. I still took 1,000 damage.
But that's not a tank though. That's not a tank though. That's half your health.
I tanked it though. I tanked it though.
No, it's not because it's half your health though. Nigga, that's a lot of damage taken.
No, but
I tanked it
because he took
like tanking it would be like a quarter of damage.
Whitebeard took a lot of damage. Like
no, but the thing is, what if your defense was higher though?
Yeah, we all agree though. We all agree that Whitebeard after Marineford, he would have died after that kind of fight, right? Like basically, he would have died.
Yeah, the way his health was going,
yeah. So I feel like
he lost a chunk of his brain.
Yeah, he was.
Whitebeard was getting out of there alive.
Like the brain was a really big shot.
Yeah, so he didn't tank that. Like tanking, I feel like it hit you, but it's like after the smoke clears, you walking out of it like, and you're like, nigga, what?
No, but check this out. Check this out. The same shit he took multiple times killed Ace with one hit.
Also, like, look at Doflamingo, right? He got fucking smacked around like a lot of the later portions of Dressrosa, and he didn't fucking die. That is a tank to me.
He didn't tank, nigga.
So here's the thing.
And he was on his last leg as well, so you can even say that's durability.
Here's the thing. And taking a beating, bro.
No. I feel like we're mixing it. I feel like there's a difference between being a tank and tanking something. Because when we say something's a tank, that goes back to how much you can take, which is actually endurance. So Doflamingo being a tank is like showing how much he could endure before he actually fell. Whitebeard is the same way.
It's the same shit.
No, but I think that's how we describe a tank, though. If somebody's a tank, we're like, damn, that nigga took a lot of shit. But it's really how much he endured.
If you're hardly phased by the attack or you're still conscious, I
feel like he endured it. Dofi endured like the gamma knife and endured all that beating to come back.
You've been knocked out, you did not take nothing.
I feel like that goes back to like durability, endurance, but I don't feel like he was a tank. I don't feel like he was tanking it, but he is a tank, if that makes sense.
I got you, bro. I'm up to speed.
That's how we describe a tank. Like we call Dofi a tank, but he really didn't tank all those hits because he took like a lot of damage.
I feel like a good example of tanking was Frankie versus Senior
Tank. Because you tank down.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's
Frankie versus Senior Pink. Oh, that's Senior Pink hit him with the meow suplex baby buster. And Frankie got back up.
This guy took a joint suplex.
That's tanking.
We probably have to pick this up in a separate stream.
Dog. Yeah, this ain't gonna end anytime.
It ain't gonna never get resolved.
It's never but we'll have this in a separate stream because
in the meantime,
okay. So people bring back specific.
You telling us to tighten up? Yeah.
No, I'm telling you guys to bring specific examples. Like each person, bring an example of what you think a tank is, and then we're gonna discuss like each person's example.
You literally giving us.
There's not gonna be.
Yeah,
there's so many examples that you can interpret.
This is the assignment for today, guys. If you guys
come on, you can't do that. There's so many examples you can interpret as tanking.
Exactly.
I already gave examples.
You can interpret it as tanking.
Solid examples. Oh, I have an example.
You're gonna say I see y'all on the stream, so tell Brago I said thank you for the shout out. Niggas came through and tell him I said leave my hair alone. Your hoe be topping me off with or without a shower.
Is that grim?
Yeah, bro. First of all, you need to fix your top, bitch. Your tape line look like a fucking. It got suplexed by Senior Pink, bitch. Back your head.
Hey, we got it so Grim can defend himself, bro.
He also says tanking is receiving large damage with minimal negative effect, while enduring is receiving catastrophic damage with significant obvious effect and persevering through it. In his opinion.
So think like a water Pokemon attacking a fire Pokemon, right? You think like one water attack.
Yeah, because the Pokemon literally has an attack called like
Endure. But that's the thing in One Piece. Like people have counters and matchups, right? So like,
if so logic works.
Yeah, like, you can use Pokemon logic.
That's what I'm saying.
Yo, so imagine like a water Pokemon using a Hydro Pump on a fire Pokemon, and that guy has like 1 HP left. Tempt it.
These niggas say that everybody go home, write a paragraph about tanking, and we discuss it later. I legit think One Piece should be a class in school, bro. Like in college, you should have one.
Get a degree on One Piece, yo.
Degree in One Piece.
I ain't gonna lie, I would legit do that. I'll write a paper if I wanted to.
Like, what are the top 5 fights in One Piece? We're gonna discuss that.
Yeah, yo, you know how dope it would be. Like, yo, first day of class, come tell me your favorite character.
I expect a 5-page essay on the last chapter. Expect a 5-page essay on the last chapter, and please explain to me what the climax of that chapter was.
Yo, I can do that.
Your senseis would be like, "Did they tank it? Did they tank it?"
No, there's not even enough fights like, for you to say a top 5 fights in One Piece.
Don't be a hater.
Now, if you got 5 fights we can reference, bro.
Bro,
we all be referencing the same 5 fights,
bro. Like, look, everybody's gonna have Rob Lucci versus Luffy as their number 1.
That's not
facts. No, it is number 1. If anyone says any different, you're trash.
But like, what fight is better than that fight?
Aesthetically.
No,
aesthetically, I prefer.
Not aesthetic, bro, Brago. You can't
the fight.
No, hold up. This is why
the fight, as far as like mechanics.
No, just the fight. Everything that comes with it, the emotional value.
Nothing compares to Luffy and Lucci.
The emotional value.
I think personally, Doflamingo versus Viola was.
Bro, this guy's a troll.
As far as the emotions, Doflamingo and Viola, they had like a connection. Doflamingo, it was really up there. I really think that as far as like a top 5 fight, it's really underrated.
The victim and her attacker. That's the greatest fight.
Like, bro,
top 5 fights ever.
If we're talking about top 5,
okay, let's do top 5 fights.
You would obviously have to go
top 5 fights
top
in
5
anime.
fights in Neverland.
Top 5 fights in anime.
Top 5 fights in anime. Okay, so the
wait, no.
Last.
Wait, top 5?
No.
Grim had already did a stream like that.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
Hey, Brago, can I say
It
something?
took me forever to pick mine though.
Brago, can I say something?
Yeah,
go ahead.
It did.
To all the people out there that's trying to say the Promised Neverland is declining, read that fucking chapter today and shut the fuck up.
Oh, there was a new chapter today?
Oh my.
Damn, he said that shit with intensity.
Yeah, he did. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna try to stream 2 hours from now. If people are down, we'll do it.
Brago,
Brago, don't be lying, bro. Don't be lying.
I'm being honest, guys.
Not missing sleep for Brago,
in
bro.
2 hours, guys, I'm going to send each of you guys a message. If you guys are down, then we'll do this top 5 fights in anime period. All right.
In anime?
In animal?
Oh my!
That's a difficult one, bro.
Yeah, hold up. Yeah, can we
I know my number one. I know my number one already.
Top 5 fights in anime.
You gotta come with it.
Nah, can we change that topic though? Because that's too hard of a topic.
In anime or anime and manga?
You can pull it from so many places.
Because think about it this way: how are you going to judge somebody else's if they haven't seen it?
I mean, because
that's what I'm saying.
We can pull up. We
haven't seen it. We're gonna live react to it. That's it.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, I'm down.
That could get kind of messy though. Like, what if it's a series we're trying to catch up on?
No,
you about to get spoiled, nigga. Catch up tonight.
If
you got 2 hours.
If something like okay, use it. Let's just, I guess. No, don't dumb it down. Don't dumb it down to just shonen. Just any fight.
Brago, are you gonna do? If everybody gonna say 5 at once, or you gonna go 5?
No, we're gonna go 5. We're gonna go 5. Everybody's gonna go give their 5. Then we go 4. Everybody give their 4, and we're gonna discuss it. Because this is actually pretty hard. I gotta really do some research on this.
My number one.
I already got 2.
I should have wrote my list down.
Notice me. Don't notice me. That's up there, bro.
No, if the end fight, if the last fight of S. Cryed ain't there, bro, come on.
I do think that this may be skewed based on like our emotional connections.
Well, there's one fight in Kingdom that's in my top 5. So.
All my
that is tough as well because there's no.
You say what?
You can't have 5 hippo fights on your list, bro.
Man.
I think. Okay. Should we just have it? It has to be animated.
Yeah.
No,
because I think it's like
different emotional attachments when you get music.
Maybe do like separate lists.
Yeah, it has to be animated because if say no one saw the fight, we have to go back and read this fight.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That's
so you gotta have some stipulations in there.
Bro, Brago, you're not bullshitting, right, bro?
Like make the person say what series is from first.
Soon as you
let
get
the person say what series is from first.
No, that ass
B. People getting spoiled.
Dead ass B.
That ass B.
Real talk though, if I stay up for this fucking stream,
no, man, listen, man. I'm actually excited for this one. I'm excited.
Even yesterday, bro. You said you were meant to be streaming yesterday. Where the fuck was that?
Bro.
That's on me. But not tonight.
Wait. If I put like Grim versus Ty as one of my top 5 fights, is that
that's up there, bro.
All right,
to draw. Wait, what if that's one of my favorites? Can I take it to
That's an argument. That's an argument.
What if I put Grim versus a barber?
Damn, bro.
Man, I don't give a damn, bro. I told him it's torch game from here on.
Yo, I'm still on this, yo. Come on, man.
Nah,
yeah,
it's torch
I'm excited
game,
for this
nigga.
because I want to see like the fights that people are talking about because I know it's a bunch of fights that I haven't seen. So I want to see as far as like how it's animated, you know, the OST, like how shit the coordination. That's just gonna be lit.
I can't even remember.
Man, what if it's not even just like a one fight? Like, what if it's like a video that capitalizes?
You gotta create the event right now, bro.
There's
this anime trailer that look hard. The fights that I seen on trailer are harder than a lot of shit that I've ever seen.
It's that Chinese anime, right?
Nah, it has to be one fight. Not a trailer.
Chinese anime shit.
No one has seen that yet.
With an X or something.
No one
it begins with an X. It's not even
seen it yet. But if you see the trailer, bro, which I'm gonna post
at
number 5, you gonna be like, "This is God tier."
Bro, I sent it to you. I made a video about it. Remember that guy?
Okay. But that's like a whole full montage.
Some hype shit, bro.
But nah, but dog, hey, it was just a trailer, bro. So you telling me that trailer wasn't bumped?
It was bumping, but
some anime.
Brago, what time Eastern, fam? time Eastern?
Yeah, what time Eastern, bro?
Wait, Dustin.
So that's
he's set up streams before and not showed up.
I'm trying to have faith, bro. What time Eastern?
Listen, guys. We're gonna make this happen tonight.
What time?
Right?
What time, bro?
I already set the event up.
What time?
All right, we're gonna see, Brago.
11:30.
Hey, Brago, check this out, bro. You feel me? Like when Grimhead did it, we did a rule. We had a rule to make it a little bit more interesting.
What was the rule?
No recycling.
Oh, you can't use the same one.
Oh,
okay.
Fuck that.
Yeah, I fuck with that.
I like it.
No.
I could do that, yeah.
I like
so difficult. Oh my god.
I got first.
No, that's
I'm second.
Nah, but that's the point.
Third.
No recycling, bro.
I go last. I don't care.
Okay, it's gonna be It's gonna be based. I'll go last. But I'm saying it's gonna be based.
I don't care where I go.
Once I'm gonna send out a link, and whoever joins, based on whoever joins, like that order, I guess.
All right, just the order of the hangout chat, right?
The hangouts, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
So whoever.
So 10:30 Central.
Yeah. 10:30 Central.
So that's
Send
2
me the
hours.
link last. Give me some time to think about it.
No, mine's just gonna be easy to figure out.
That nigga Steve over here.
That list.
That nigga Steve.
It took me forever to make a list on Grim stream. So
yeah.
All right. I gotta go take a nap so we can make this happen. So I'm not about to take a nap. I'm not about to take a nap.
Oh shit.
I'm not about to take a nap. But it's about stop. You gotta stop this, bro. This stream is gonna happen. All right. Stream is gonna happen, and it's gonna be lit. Okay. So like the stream, we'll be back here in two hours.
He tried to stretch it too.
2 hours, and we're gonna make it happen.
He's trying so hard.
Y'all like the stream, you niggas.
Like the stream.
Like the stream. 10,000 likes for a
like the stream. Brago might put
we still live
for Grimm's bar.
Still live. Oh shit!
Shout out to Grimm's head top.
Shout out to Catch Me Outside. To a track.
Top.
Yeah.
Is everybody gonna be able to make it? I'm not sure if everybody's gonna be able to make it. If somebody can't make it, then I'm just gonna do the link to Grim.
Oh no, dude! You know how long that stream's gonna be?
Yeah, right. You're gonna give Grim a minute talking limit. 1 minute. That's all he has.
He doesn't get a limit. He doesn't join the stream.
Shout out Big Baller Brand.
Shout out Big Baller Brand.
Big Baller Brand. We still live.
YouTube.
Bro, you see the thing they said about LaMelo Ball? It was so funny. He went to go to like some circus or whatever, right?
Hey, it's still,
and like so he's shooting a ball with some guy, and then what happened was like the guy's like, "Oh, take in 15 seconds, try to get as many points as you can. I'll give you $100." He lost, and then he goes, he's like, "Yo, I can buy you now a haircut that your dad couldn't get you." He's like, "Who's your daddy?" and shit. Like this guy's like clowning him and shit.
Really? What the fuck? This is on the
yeah.
I gotta watch it because it's like, I watched a couple minutes of it. It's really interesting. It's really interesting. Sorry guys, we'll catch you guys in a bit. I gotta go so I can come back. You know what I'm saying?
I'll see y'all later. About to react to that ties